welcome to another day of Gamers Battle, or India's all-female regional Valorant tournament that's presented by Z3ST Esports, and we are very excited for today because today's match winners are going to go straight into the finals. That's going to be happening tomorrow. So yeah, and for today, let me introduce. First match is going to be between Zero Frags and Team Huntrix. Second match will be happening between Rising Esports and Team Sitaare. And the third match is going to be the winner of first match and the loser of second. I mean, the loser of first match and the winner of the second match. So, we're actually very excited, and I think it is time. Since we came this far, I believe the players actually need a proper introduction. And yeah, I think these are our girls. Rajay?
Yeah, let's take a look at Team Huntrix. It's CZ, Wish, Rady, Lemon, and Kyra. I think we had CZ with us yesterday in the custard desk as well after winning their final match for the day. They're the ones who made their way into the upper bracket as well to face off against Zero Frags. And yeah, they were pretty excited. They said, yeah, we're just going to be chill as well. The comms were just fine. We were not even thinking about winning. We were like, yeah, let's just have fun, girls. That's what she said. And I feel like that's a pretty good mentality to have a good positive outlook on things as well. And it's a very similar case when you take a look at Team Zero Frags as well. We had Kiwi with us in the casters panel yesterday during the interview, and she also said the same. She's like, "Yeah, we were just playing chill. We were just having fun with our gang, and all the girls are putting up a very good fight. And that's what we were expecting as well." Taking a look at the screen, we have Kiwi, Luna, Bucket, Velvet, Dow, and Ray.
Yeah, all of them have proved their worth to be here until this last and almost last moment stage of this tournament, and I'm like very excited. I'm pretty sure the girls themselves are very excited because I heard like yesterday Steezy really wanted to play off against Kiwi, and now it's like their
Dream
her
fulfilled.
her dreams have come true and it's been fulfilled. She's actually having the opportunity to play against Kiwi and her teammates, and we're really hoping they said they're chilling, but
Hmm.
I'm not sure if they're actually really chilling because we gotta put up a very cool upfront anytime, and so I believe that we'll be able to see a very strong and very competitive match off today for match one. And meanwhile, over here for team members of match two, we see Sitaare here, starting off with Captain Moon and Sabrina, MKS, Miss Canopy, Dr. Oreo, and Ishu. Thing is, out of these players, we were able to come to know that MKS during one of the offline matches was able to score like a 42 kill streak. Like that was
Hmm.
so insane. We were actually sad that we couldn't in live witness that match. But yeah, and also not just that, throughout the matches, we were able to see Dr. Oreo and even Moon herself, like very contributing a lot to the match, and
Hmm.
their every single round wins, they were able to bring out some really beautiful impactful kills, and they were able to convert it to their side, and very strategic players as well, we were able to notice at many instances. So this is Team Sitaare for you guys, and uh, next up is Team Rising Esports, and yeah, this team was one of the other team who was able to play in the game changers, and yeah, they have really, that just proves that how good they are and such professional level of players that they are in this tournament as well. So seeing a match off between all these really talented bunch of girls is like such a privilege, and like I'm actually very excited for the matches today that's lying up ahead in front of us.
Yeah, and the players we see here are Yumiko, Riri, Scarlet, Cell, Mika, and Medusa. It is one of those teams that was talked about by quite a lot as well. And I think they did not have a very great start. They lost their first match. They were placed, I think, a bit lower in terms of rankings. And then they are playing in the losers bracket now. So let's just hope they get a chance to show off their skills, and let's just hope that they are able to take out Team Sitaare in the lower brackets. But same can be said for Sitaare. They have some things to prove as well. They need to rise up above the occasion. It is a chance to fight for the 28K prize pool as well that is going on here. So yeah, I think both these matches should be a pretty good showing. But we still have our first match to go before we reach there, and it is Team Zero Frags versus Team Huntrix. We have a map vetoes right on the screen now. Korod, thankfully, is going to be taken out first itself. There is Lotus, Abyss, and Ascend leaving us as well. Final three, Sunset is gone, which leaves us with Bind yet again. I think we saw Team Zero Frags play Bind on day one, wasn't it?
I'm not. I don't really recall, honestly. But yeah, we did come across Bind at least once, if I'm correct. And yeah, it's a cool map. It has got the TP and stuff. So I'm more into, like, I'm more excited about how the players are gonna pull off their games in this map for the day, because it's like their most awaited rivals are up in front of them. So it's almost time that they prove who's better.
Yeah, and as far as we know, both these teams were excited to play against each other, and both of these teams are ready to play off against each other. And since they are that ready, they are pretty sure about what kind of strategies to expect from the other side. And will one of them bamboozle the other is a question. It is still a best of one, if I'm not wrong, and we will be going directly to the grand finals if they win this. I mean, they will be going to the grand finals if they win this, and it'll be happening tomorrow as a best of three as well. So, top spot is up for the taking, and we have Kiwi first itself locking onto that race pick, and Velvet going for a Cypher. I think last time we did see her play, I think, Wise as the Sentinel of Choice. She was one of those people who has picked that agent. Or was it Angel? I don't remember now.
No, Angel played a Vela, I guess.
Yeah. The weird comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no weirdness this time around. They're like pretty serious. There's no more playing around now.
Yeah. And we can see the players, they have kind of chosen up their agents, but still looks like they're still deciding and waiting for the last second to lock in their picks. And yeah, okay. Team Zero Frags is going for the lock-in. We see a Wise pick coming from Angel, and Kovac and Joe is going for Sky, and a Bucket with a pick.
So that's like a one very defensive Sentinel plus an aggressive. You could play it aggressive on a Vice, and then we will be getting Kovac and Joy on the Sky for the B long flash, if I'm not wrong, or even for just holding a shot. The rest of the team, though, again, a pretty expected Kiwi playing the duelist. We saw how effective it was the last days, in the previous days of the tournament, and I think it's not going to be any kind of surprise today either. The same can be said for Team Huntrix as well, with another double Sentinel combo coming from their side as well, with Deadlock Wall being, I think, pretty okay in terms of defense, but when on the attack, I don't know how effective it's going to be. The Cypher, though, once again, we have been seeing Chamber being picked quite a bit in this tournament. So yeah, let's see how that works out for the side of Team Huntrix.
Well, with that being said, we are starting off our first match. That's between Zero Frags and Team Huntrix. A very, very well-weighted matchup for us indeed. And we can see the attackers are, spite of the usual ways, they are going towards B long, and they've kind of taken garden control as well, but site is being held by Angel and two of the other defenders, that's Sky and Bucket. Sky Dog is kind of clearing up the shot, but they realize that Kovacs and Joy is here, we gotta move out. Those flashes are very, very deadly for us at the moment. We don't really need this, and meanwhile Kiwi is dropping up Angels, but gets taken down by Lemon Iced Tea, along with Velvet falling beside her comrade over there in sight. And yeah, Bucket takes a pick on to Steezy. Meanwhile, from upper heaven, I think, yeah, she's down to half HP though. Defenders kind of getting space at the back of the side. Angel taking 2 pick, Bucket followed by a pick onto Kiara. Angel, a 3rd pick onto Rayleigh. This is intense. Being the first pistol round, 2 intense, a great defense coming from Team Zero Frags. Well played first round.
Yeah, it was looking pretty sideline, like pretty bad for the side of Team Zero Frags early on, losing those like key picks or like crucial picks pretty early. But somehow they did bring it back from the rotations coming from B. The entirety of the team just came in and moved over the team Huntrix, who was desperately just trying to keep the spike at bay. But yep, that is going to be the first pistol round, a pretty important round as well for the side of Team Zero Frags, and getting that should give them that small bit of leeway, small bit of breathing room to get these better guns and maybe put up a good fight for round number 2 and essentially just win it as well. But Lemon Ice Tea making her way towards B long, maybe a jump peek from Kovac Enjoyer, and
it all depends on who's gonna get the first pick, right?
Oh yeah, she sees his hand.
I think B site is kind of gonna be bombarded with all of the attackers, spending up all the utils perhaps.
Yeah, they need to take out Kovac as soon as possible, or it is going to be impossible to get into the site itself.
There might be a fight between Kovac and Lemon Ice Tea. Ooh. Okay.
They still can't pick Kovac. Yep, that is going to hurt.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. I told you, Kovac, like not taking Sky from that close corner is going to be hell to push into, and that's exactly what the Sky was able to give them. 2-0 being the score on the board, and Team Zero Frags has Kovac Enjoyer up there on top with 4 kills on the board, all taken in the previous round.
Oh my god, I was lost for words in a moment over there because like I couldn't really catch up to what was happening on the screen. But Kovac Enjoyer holding on to that garden angle so well, securing 4 kills for her teammates, and in that round obviously she had the gun advantage a little bit because Stinger close range is very deadlier than most people think. Perhaps even more deadlier than Spectre, but yeah, as of now we can see attackers moving into sight with a pretty good buy, but Kiwi manages to take a pick onto Steezy with a Spectre. Meanwhile, Lemon Ice Tea takes down the Sentinel. Kiwi, another one onto Lemon Ice Tea. In return, Wish is able to land her shots on Kiwi as well, down to a 3v3 situation. Zero Frags, their Sentinel still alive, which is a plus, but it's in a different side. From what Huntrix wanted to really enter in, that shot's not really connecting in long range. Wish is able to clear off Kovac's Enjoyer, and now it's up to 2 of the defenders down. The attackers. Wish on a 3k roll, taking down Cypher from Hooker, and now Bucket. Will she alone be able to clutch this 1v3? Maybe get that round, make it 3-0 perhaps? Nope. That paint shells and that peek from Wish is giving her a 4k and also a round towards the side of Team Huntrix.
Yeah, this should be a battle of Wish versus Kiwi as well, because both of these players have been showing very spectacular gameplay on both Raze and Jet. I think Wish has played both. Kiwi, if I'm not wrong, has played both as well.
Yeah. I mean, not Kiwi.
Kiwi played. She played Raze mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
And then I think she had a role switch as well previously, but she has not played the Jet yet. But still, it's going to be a battle of the races. It's going to be a battle between these 2 girls as well. But let's see how effective it is. Let's see which team will come out on top. But it's going to be a full buy from both these teams now. Team Zero Frags and Team Huntrix going for the first gunfight. First gunfight of many for the first time in this best of 1 winners bracket finals. Oh, good spam through the side. Just hoping to take them out. She jumps out, but even through the blind, the spam will find Kovac Enjoyer. And that is how she is going to be dying in round number 4. Another flash, trying to clear out the side. Does get the info, but Velvet peeking out, just barely misses out on both of them. Bucket able to close them out in windows, and Angel takes on CC, who is waiting by gardens. Just 2 remaining. Both with the spike moving towards A and gets an open sight.
Oh, that was very, very intense at the site over there. But two of the attackers and two of the defenders still remaining on the map and in the round, and it's up to them to perhaps be able to go for the diffuse bucket. Still has her ult. And we can see Lemon Iced Tea holding a very headshot spamming kind of angle. Could have been
Player standing.
a wall bang
player
kill,
standing.
and it was honestly. But then, yeah, last man standing is Rady. Rady is able to get that third kill onto the final man standing in the defense. Angel scoreboard is now equalized to a 2-2. That was pretty nice actually. Coming from yeah, they were. It was I
The
didn't.
jump pick.
Yeah, the jump pick and everything was just too perfect. Honestly speaking. I
Yeah,
still
but
don't know what to think.
having an equal score should be a good day for the side of Team Huntrix, but not so much for Team Zero Frags because they will have to go for the save this time around, potentially giving away another round. But if they can
want
play
to
their
play?
positions right,
Let's
just like we
play.
saw the Sky playing previously, just like we saw Kovac doing, if she can do it once more, if then magic can happen once more. Wait, does Lemon Iced Tea realize this push out? It just depends on who's more patient though. Someone needs to peek out. The flash does clip both of them. And I think they realize Kovac is here.
Ooh.
And she is the first one to fall. Angel takes on one. Angel takes on two. And maybe the third one. But no, it's Gardens. And Chamber versus Race will be ending without any kind of conclusion because they just walk away from each other. But maybe not. They are still hungry.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. They're just playing conservative, and just because
Just-
I think Kiwi does not have any kind of guns to fight for a long range, she is going to bide her time. She has a sheriff though, if I'm not wrong. But CC yet again able to take down Velvet, who was able to retrieve the gun from Windows, but yeah, not able to get a pick by Gardens. The call is given though. And CC is still pretty healthy to put up a very good fight. She is full on HP, and again,
30
they just
seconds
each other.
left.
Kiwi,
I don't really
dodges the
think
flash.
they're expecting Kiwi's position. Oh my, Kyra. Clearing
Okay.
that angle was a very, very wise decision indeed. And now she has the cover of Chamber opening heaven. And I'm not sure. I don't think they
2v2.
realize both of them are, coming from CT. It's a 2v2 situation. Although our Angel has a Steel Garden up and ready, but she is falling to Lemon Iced Tea's very precise 2-4 pick onto her. And now,
I think she has one more
Or-
flash though.
might be having flash, but I think they should. I don't know. Oh no.
Oh,
Yep, double peeking is the wise and the best decision over there. You don't want to risk it. So yeah, Huntrix is getting the first round, plus on their side.
yeah, but
that's
very expensive round for the side of Huntrix as well because it was a complete eco coming from the side of Zero Frags. Losing two members by Windows, one by Gardens. CC falling there as well did not help in retaining their gun advantage. Remaining with just two on their side, I think they should not be that happy with how that round ended up. They could have had a lot more dominance, and I think that's what this timeout is being called for as well, even though they did win that engagement.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they might also be discussing ideas regarding how they can get even more rounds on their sides, with especially, or maybe even counter Zero Frags ultimates that are ready right now. If you can see, Vice still got hers, Sky's got hers, Showstopper's still there, and Huntrix, meanwhile, at the same time, has many to invest in as well, and they need to carefully sort out where and when and how with combos with whose ults should they use to get a few more rounds onto their side in this first half, because the more the merrier, and you don't really want to risk Zero Frags, a team that's very, very strong, honestly speaking, get a chance at getting that 20k 28k tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But for now, it's going to be Angel at the top with 8 kills and Lemon Icy on the other side with 6. we are going to see yet another B execute. It has not worked out so far for the side of Team Huntrix. The rounds they won, if I'm not wrong, at least 2 of them has been B executes. A bit of mishap happening by Windows, and then they had to rotate towards A. Just taking the teleport, making good use of the map's util itself to secure those rounds for themselves. So is it going to be a repeat of the same thing? But there is going to be the tracers put out by Kovac. Enjoy does spot out quite a few members, with one by B shot and the rest by long. Still holding on sight. Wish with the double satchel goes in. She does have the ult. She does not pop it yet. She gets hit by the flash, but there's a return flash coming from the other sky as well. Trading flashes. Oh, finally the ult does pop. And no guns. But the ult is more than enough to finish off Kovac and Joya. Kiwi with the return ult as well takes down one. Deadlock. Oh, not able to pick out Angel. She will eventually get out from those cocoons and take out C3 Kyra. Desperately trying, and will be able to take out 2 more. The plant still not up, and they do still have it, with Kiwi being the sole surviving member, holding by Windows. No pain shells, just single satchel left. She needs to make her way through the smoke into the site and pick out 2 of them, holding very different angles.
Oh, this is very, very tricky for Kiwi at the moment. She needs that precise aim and gunplay at this moment. One mistake, that was the mistake that she made, and that got her to fall for Rady at that moment. Anyway, Huntrix utilizing their timeout really well. Secures another round, making the gap 2 rounds right now. What was happening in the beginning though? I still can't recall. I
it was like a back and forth trading of the ults, I guess. It's like Angel use your ult, but then Wish use your ult. Kiwi was like, okay, yeah, you have one, I'm going to pop the rocket as well, and then
you take my gun away, I'm gonna put that showstopper on you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, boom, rocket, no more guns. And I think both those Rises just took their picks. But at the end of the day, I think Kiwi was cornered quite a bit inside Windows, and then she had no other choice but to go for the engagement. For now, anyway, again, it is going to be a B-side execute, with Deadlock kind of just waiting and biding her time and trying to force out the pushes inside A side, so that B might be a bit more open for the taking. And it does happen. Wish goes in, takes down Velvet, who was waiting by backside. And C3 with her team will be getting into sight. Oh.
Spike planted.
Oh, good try though. But yeah, the info is out there. They are, I mean, the Team Huntrix is aware of the fact that all of the defenders have already reached towards B lobby, and they could come both these 2 ways, that is Garden and Hookah, any moment, any time. And it's all up to the 4 members of Huntrix to take down one by one all of these 3 that's waiting to haunt them. But will they though? It's a CT plant. Very difficult. Wish taking that first pick. Another one. Bucket and Kovac's player joining in with the Wish. I mean, Kovac's Enjoyer is falling for Wish's pain shells. Oh, joining in with the 3K is what I was trying to say, but I lost. You know. Yeah.
It's okay. We all have that moment. It's fine.
But look at Team Huntrix coordinating and playing so well. It's like they wanted this win. They're like, nah, I know you're chilling. I know you went to GC with game changes and everything. Yeah, so we're not taking you lightly. We have our stuff prepared. We've got books, like literally books, pages of strats ready just to counter your agent select. And they are perhaps, you know, getting all these wins. Yeah, putting it to good use at this moment. And now we can see it is the 7th round, and Wish is the one to take down Kovacs, and very crucial because she is a terror indeed. But meanwhile, here we can see Bucket is able to get 2 picks on 11 IC, and Rayday falls to Wish, and now Angel taking down Kyra, and it's like a 3v2 at the moment. Defense having the upper hand in man, but one is at B, yet to arrive.
One enemy remaining.
CT Velvet, nice. Crispy pick onto Steezy, and now she's kind of aware of Wish's position, and even Wise joining in the fight is able to get that last pick onto Wish. Kind of you know, slowing down the moment of Team Huntrix right now.
5-2 being the score on the board, 3 rounds away and slowly pulling away as well. But as I recall, I think it was a save coming from The side of Zero Frags, wasn't it?
Was it though? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, oh, okay. Even if it wasn't, very good show coming from the side of Team Huntrix. And yeah, it was a safe, which is why Kiwi has an op now. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Belong is going to be the lookout for now, but this time they switch it up. They go towards A, and three-man execute onto Showers as well, retrieving the Yob. Just, ooh, the push out on smoke. That's one, that's two, and that's potentially the third one as well. Bucket does have the ult. She will be coming back up, but no one here for her to kill so that she can keep her life. They're just going to bide the time. They're just going to wait till that ult runs out. They don't want to face a second Bucket. So, yeah. Now they can go in. It is going to be 2v4. They have already lost 3 just to retrieve that orb. A very good call coming for that push out on the smoke. Get spotted. That's one. And possibly the second one as well. But a small movement coming from Velvet ensures that the hits don't land. The Angel is there to clean it up with a triple kill. And it's going to be 5-4.
Whoa, Zero Frags are kind of getting their momentum back. They had a 3-round score difference between Team Huntrix, and right now they're catching up 2 rounds in a row. But goddamn, this fight over here at Bath was insane. Sky's Mutal not really clearing out the corner, or maybe slid in nicely, just in time to skip the vision of the Sky.
Yeah, I think she did spot them, but the smoke was put a bit too aggressive that she did not have enough time to warn her teammates, and that peek out just decimated them. But maybe this time I think C3 will be the one falling to Kiwi if she can land the shots, and she does. That is going to be the first one down. That is going to be the captain. And Deadlock being the one to fall. That's 1 sentinel down and 1 more to go. Velvet still holding her angle. She has been pushing a bit too aggressive into B main. And Rady's here. I think she's expecting someone to push out as well. But Chamber. Oh! Yep, that is going to be Lemon Icy falling to the Velvet's push. And Neural Theft being popped does ensure that the team gets the info that they so desperately need to stop this attack from happening at A.
1 enemy remaining. Last player standing.
This is utter destruction
again.
happening from Team Zero Frags and Huntrix. Again, it's Rady standing, last man standing from the side of Team Huntrix. But, position is kind of revealed and forces Violet to make a quick call to...
30 seconds left.
She still has the info.
Oh, no.
Yep, she still has... Oh, nice call. Nice one. But on her way back, will Velvet be able to land the shot? What a precise gunplay was that coming from Velvet? It was almost certain that Rayleigh had the upper hand in that moment, but oh my god, she had the guts to push through the incendiary and get that pick onto her. Just so very crucial, so much needed, and very well timed by Velvet. Perfect. Just perfect. Just perfect. I'm crying. I'm in tears. I'm blushing,
okay.
I guess.
It's okay. It happens. It happens.
Well, I think
at some point in time, I feel like that round felt like it would go the other way. But Team Huntrix almost got it back after losing quite a few members, with the Brimstone being clutch. And the camera is going to force Lemon Ice Tea away from that position. But Kiwi, yet again with another pick. And will she get one more? The Deadlock, she did get hit once. Has she learned from her mistakes? I think she has.
Yeah, she don't want to risk it.
Yeah, they are on a save, though. They have not much to lose, but...
Steetsy's got a bulldog, though. I mean...
Yeah, enough eco for the next one, but...
Yeah. Kind of very slow and, they're just being very cautious. Double peaks. Don't want to go solo. I think might be a face-off between Angel and the two of them.
Beacon here.
Oh, that kind of gave off a warning signal for Angel.
30 seconds left.
Should they be trying to attempt this?
Spike down.
Okay, Steethy gets 1 and 2. Okay. Popstar Alton not really spotting being able to pick off Cypher. Velvet is over here. And perfect timing. Oh, and she eventually from B long to A behind the truck gets picked
Last
off by
round
KV
before the switch.
yet again.
Nothing will be saved after this. Use it.
There's so much back and
6-5
forth
yeah,
coming
yeah.
between both these teams. And yeah, it's like last round before the swap. Team Huntrix has one more chance to maybe just equalize it before we go on for the swap as well. Making it a 6-6 again, we will see a full round reset. Looking at the scoreboard, we can see Angel with 15 kills, Bucket with 10. On the other side, double digits only being held by Wish, but I think that's one monster is more than enough. And so 13 kills being held by Wish as well. One more chance to equalize this scoreline. It's a double... Wait, no, never mind. I thought it was a double trap being placed by
trail.
Windows, but yeah, never mind. Tracer's being left out. It is going to be spotting Kiwi right in the corner. She does do the gun swap, switching out of Phantom because it is going to be a very close range engagement. Wish though able to take on Velvet. That is one down. Steel Cage being popped as well, but the Brim ultimate will force them away from their position. There's 1-for-1 again, and Rainy takes on Kiwi, who is lurking by Garden. CC takes on Kovac Enjoyer, leaving just one remaining survivor for the side of Zero Frags. It is going to be the Clove, who is Bucket, and she has been, popping off as well. But yeah, small mistake in terms of which side it is all going down at, and she will have to run back to where she came from.
Yeah, that was very intense yet again. Many ults used it. It's the last round of the first half, so why not? But yeah, she is probably going to fall a prey to the force, but no, she kind of this is that very slow pick kind of off the timing for Lemon Ice and my oh my, she has the plant at her side, but now the Molly is kind of tagging her, forcing her out of the smoke, and Rayday is able to land that shot onto Bucket, and the scoreboard is now equalized. It's a reset. We're gonna be seeing this all over once again in the second half.
Oh, good lord. Again, for the people who are just tuning in, you are watching Gamers Battle India's all-female regional Valorant tournament presented by Z3ST Esports. We are your casters for the day. My name is Runjari, and with me is Foxglow. You're watching Team Zero Frags facing off against Team Huntrix. This is the upper bracket finals as well, and the winner from this will be qualifying directly into our grand finals, which is going to be happening tomorrow, and which is a best of 3. Currently, one half is done with the score being 6-6. And it is going to be Team Zero Frags on the attack with Team Huntrix on the defense for the first time, and the pistol being a very important round.
Yep, I think this really indeed was a matchup that we were waiting to see, and right now we can see the attackers, Team Zero Frags, have plans to push into B long. It's kind of evading 2 of them at elbow and kind of putting those paint shells to push them back a little bit. Taking that elbow control means a lot, but you should also be able to get that side control on the side of the Kyra. Taking down 1 and 2 before she falls to Kovac Enjoyer. Oh, Sitsi is able to take away Kovac Enjoyer as well. Multiple trade-ins coming in, and from CT, Lemon Ice gets the last man standing. Velvet falls to her. And the first round and pistol round, the second half falls for Team Huntrix. Nice hold and defense coming from Team Huntrix. But yeah, pistol rounds can turn over
Anytime. Yeah, as we always keep mentioning, yeah, pistol rounds are very important just to make or break a half. It is going to, kind of delegate the pace for the beginning of the half as well. And this time, I think the opportunity or the initiative is on the side of Team Huntrix as well. They are, a small try from the Brimstone to maybe push out Showers to recreate what happened to them the last time around, but Lemon Ice Tea with an Outlaw will be able to take down Velvet, considering it is a save round for them, and takes down Bucket as well, who did try desperately with the classic to take down the Chamber, who's waiting on top of Trucks, but the close angle was being held by Wish, who now pushes in with the shotgun.
Wish.
Oh, that's one, that's 2, and no opportunity for the third. Yeah, no, I think no ace for you, but I think it was Ananya who did take it yesterday, but yeah, sure. 6-8. No surprises. 6-8, 2 rounds away is Team Huntrix. Full buy coming from Team Zero Frags this time around. And let's see how this goes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we are yet to see. Oh my God, Wish over here. It was almost. Yeah, but oh well. That's let's put that in the past. And I think they are going for the bonus, and it's time for Zero Frags to catch up those lost 2 rounds and bring it to a 8. Hopefully, they will be able to see it pretty soon. I think Attackers going for that default A shot rush into the side, trying to clear off. Lamb's trying to take down Wish, but she's able to get. Oh, the reload kind of messed that second kill. But perhaps even a very easy second kill. But Bucket still falls
down
to
A.
Wish, and the spike is right in front of that judge holding player. And right now, Lemon I see as well is able to get a pick onto Velvet. Trades coming in. Angel, last man falls to Steed C. Okay, things have turned over for Team Huntrix. Yeah, I mean, Zero Frags, they had to buy. What happened?
Yeah.
Something happened. I mean, the first picks, and the gun switches. Everything
And the
just
momentum and the pause.
And the momentum, yep, and the pause. Wow.
Yeah, Kiwi does have to call it now because, yeah, it was a pretty important round for them. They did have the buy, like you did so mention. But
Yeah.
losing pretty key players in places where they should not have fallen, or like falling pretty early without having any team to back them up, I feel might have left them out for that round. They will have to go for a full save this time around as well.
Yeah, that must be the case. Is what also I think. And yeah, Team Zero Frags will have to deal with.
Now, what should
Perhaps
they do
catching up
differently
to.
though? Because I think Deadlock is there to maybe hold them off for quite some time. The Chamber is there to maybe go for a very aggressive push, or just hold off A on top of trucks with maybe an op or an outlaw or something of the sort. So what can they do to combat this? What do you think?
Get picks. No other choice. Kiwi has to up a game, and I think even Clove, Bucket, and Kovacs Enjoyer, right? Yeah, Kovacs Enjoyer also. Kovacs Enjoyer and Kiwi has to coordinate and get some kills. Some entry frags.
Flash and dash.
Flash, satchel, paint shell, dash, whatever. Just do that thing and get at least 2 of the Huntrix down, and then maybe rotate to the other side, if possible. Because if possible, the Sentinels, and because 2 man down, it's very very easy for, I feel like, Zero Frags around. But Never Nice
down B.
has different plans. Bucket being the first to fall to that deadly op of hers. Clear ABC why she chose Chamber to play. She's just very good with all of the long range fighting weapons.
On the right.
Okay, spots Kiwi as well. A second pick for her. Gets a little bit flushed, but yeah, kind of scaring away Zero Frags at this
A
point.
little bit.
Not
She got full flashed in the face, but
yeah,
Velvet though will get hit from the corner by Wish, and the rest of the team are just holding back. Angel though still waiting. They are on a safe, as we always mention. Having at least one pick away from Team Huntrix should prove to be valuable at this point, because
player
they are so
standing.
starved in terms
30
of
seconds
eco,
left.
and maybe sharing the eco. They should prove.
oh my
No.
God, oh my God. Wish is there to back up. But Wish, will she be able to? Oh, yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. She's just
Why?
waiting for her.
10
That,
seconds
at
left.
the...
Oh.
Oh! What?
Nice.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't like that. I
like it.
I mean,
I
it's
like it
normal.
very
It's a
much.
part of the game. Yeah, I know. Everybody likes it, but I hate that.
Yeah, I liked it very much. But yeah, that's Team Huntrix with a knife kill at the end to the last surviving member, who is Kovac Enjoyer. She made life a lot difficult for them during their attacking phase, and now it's time to return the favor with, I think, a knife to start it out as well. Good picks coming from Lemon IC on the op. She did rotate multiple sides as well, making her presence known in this game, and a pretty important play coming from the Chamber as well. But the round still favoring the side of Huntrix. It is going to be a 10-6, if I'm not wrong, and another opportunity to get that full buy round and another opportunity to get a score up on the board after the first half for the side of Team Zero Frags.
Yeah, will that,
I've got your
be the reason and root of their vengeance? The knife kill, it might trigger Zero Frags is what I am very, very worried about. But here we can see one of each, actually two of Huntrix has fallen to Zero Frags right now. And yeah, this is very, very scary at the moment. They just declared war towards the end of... Oh, that should have been a kill, but sadly no. Angel managed to take a pick onto Rayday at short. Kyra falls to Kovac Enjoyer while she died taking one of the defenders as well. Last man standing is Steetsy. Kovac Enjoyer holding that angle with the operator. That timing was a game of patience, but then yeah, she's going for the repick, but Bucket is able to get that final kill onto Steetsy. Wall has been declared by Huntrix, but
yeah, how dare
the
you?
the first face off is won by Zero Frags right now.
Yeah,
3 more rounds to catch up to Huntrix. Yeah.
You should not have done that to my Sky. You should not have done that to Kovac. And a return fire was made from the side of Zero Frags. The second buy round coming after swap, and they did make it work. A 7-10 being the score on the board. Huntrix still pulling away. They have a 3-round lead or a 3-round gap between themselves. But it is going to be a double op this time. One on Lemon Ice Tea, one on Kiwi. Who will make the best? The Kiwi is holding out outside of Shah, is just trying to stop them from taking the orb. It is going to be smoked off either way, and does not give any kind of vision to Kiwi to maybe make use of this gun. Chamber, though, just like always, has pushed out from B long again, just hoping for someone to show up, but they kind of expect this angle to be held, so not giving any kind of info, not giving any kind of footsteps, and not giving any kind of opportunity for the Chamber as well to make use of the op. I think this gun has been a waste so far. 30 seconds down, 1 minute left to make a move, and Team Zero Frags are the ones who need to take the initiative, considering they're on the attack. A flash goes out. Raze tries to get inside as well. Rady and I think the Raze, yeah, both of them are waiting inside of showers. I think they expected this. Oh no, they don't expect.
Oh, the wall.
No,
Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to yourself? Oh my god. But yeah, one man down on the side of Huntrix. Bucket is able to get her pick onto Steetsy with her operator as well. 2 men down. Zero Frags still have... Oh, Wish is able to take off Kovac Enjoyer. Op versus Op. Lemon Ice Tea falls. Kyra has to pick out a Velvet. Showstopper denied by Angel. And now... And kicks the bucket. Bucket kicks the bucket for Kyra with the 3k roll with that operator. Damn.
Yeah, Bucket put the bucket on her head this time. 8-10 being the score, and after the knife, it's a 2-round back-to-back victory for them. Still not that bad in terms of ego for the side of Team Huntrix. I think Kyra can buy for a teammate, but I don't think they're all going to be that healthy in terms of ego. So maybe a save could be an option, but yeah, I think they are going for something else because Lemon Icy does have their ultimate. She could be playing with it. The same angles, it was the same as the op as well. So yeah, B-Long being the call yet again. The flash does come out. Chamber going in very aggressively. Yeah, and then decides... now the flash. Oh, 3 people here. Wait. Okay. There's one TPing towards A. Waiting inside the teleporter as well. Kiwi just waiting. Oh, she got trapped inside.
Yep.
Actually, she trapped herself inside. Yeah, never mind. Like, yeah, I won't go out. You don't come inside either.
Oh, Wish! 2k!
The angle.
Very crucial 2k from a very GK angle. Pops her ult. Bucket tries to get a few picks off of players holding off at CT. Yep, they're playing it safe. They don't really want to go die for her. And now Team Zero Frags with 3 men down still has the ult. Whether can pop it or will she? Maybe perhaps go for the
Yeah,
few
I
more
think the
picks.
neural theft
I
could
know
be.
exactly
Yeah,
where you
it
are.
should be a very good call at this time. They will be catching out Deadlock, who has been kind of lurking out behind them. Initially, did decide to go short and then says, "Yeah, no, I'll just go A short." They will be expecting her this time around, though. But the rest of the team have rotated in from spawn. That's one heaven, two
One
by
enemy
CT as
remaining.
well. Z3 takes out Kiwi. Oh, the last one standing is going to be Velvet. She is not going to be able to put up much of a fight against 4 members from Team Huntrix just rushing into her face. It's going to be 11-8 on the board and very close to that match point for the side of Team Huntrix as well. But Zero Frags does have quite a bit of time to catch up. Maybe one more mistake they can make.
Yeah, well, a good call for timeout coming from Team Huntrix. They want to ensure that they get to match point and the next round as well after giving them the easy ticket to the finals. But meanwhile, Zero Frags, I am pretty sure they will utilize this timeout for themselves as well because they have like 3 rounds to catch up to Team Huntrix and 2 more to win the match. And with all the things that they have experienced and faced, maybe gathering and collecting all of the infos of how Huntrix is playing, where they usually play, where the players set up things and hold angles or how they coordinate, gathering up all the infos that each of them has to maybe build up a good strategy to get around or come around Huntrix's defense is very, very crucial for them as well. So I am hoping both the teams will figure out a way and in this timeout. And yeah, I think we'll be moving on to the 20th round. Yeah, the 20th round. I think Wise and our Deadlock has their ultimates ready.
Yeah.
Why is alt more scarier for me personally? So let's see. Zero Frags, I want to believe they have a chance for this round, but
I think they're going for that orb retrieval mission as well because they want their ult back up. Oh, there we go. That is first one being popped. I think that is the Deadlock ult pop through the TP as well. Able to take out Wise, the other person with the ultimate. Desperately just trying to
Spike
help her
down
teammate away
A.
from the cocoon as well. But Wish takes down Kiwi. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. And that's the 3rd one down as well. Angel also falls to the ultimate from Deadlock. The cocoon not broken this time around, but the rest of the members of Team Zero Frags able to get into the site itself. Velvet and Z3, Velvet and Bucket just hoping to get something for themselves, but the entirety of Team Huntrix is behind them. They don't even need to care because the spike is right at their feet, and it is up to Team Zero Frags to make their move. They need to go back from where they came from to retrieve it if they want any kind of hopes to stop this match point from happening. And unless they want to take a very aggressive or a very risky move, I think the save could be the best call.
yeah, even I think the save is the better call over here because risking it to
30 seconds left.
Take down members of Huntrix is not really safe at this point. What happened is in the bath push, Kiwi, first man to go for the attack, the point of contact, was carrying the spike, and meanwhile all the others died at bath and outside bath as well. Kiwi being the one who dropped the spike right in front of the
10 seconds left.
Lions Den, and right now they are kind of struggling to get back their dinner, perhaps. I don't want to say, but
Last
yeah.
player standing.
Wish takes out Bucket and Velvet. Catch off that. Oh my
Match
god!
point.
How unfortunate was that for Zero Frags? They were trying so hard to save up some sort of hunch that Huntrix had, gets them to match point, and that too by entirely ruining Team Zero Frags eco at this moment. They have to pull off some sort of magic. They have like 3 bulldogs and a Spectre. More or less, all of them has half shields and a few Vandal buys, and that's it. Team Zero Frags have to get a round on their side, and that is this, and there is no more room
Not ready
for
yet.
error at this point. Have a nice tea. Getting that first
Yeah,
pick.
and quite potentially the final round as well. Match point for the side of Team Huntrix. 1 already falling. That is going to be Kiwi FPS. Falling to the operator coming from Lemon Iced Tea. The rest of the team waiting by a shot. hoping to maybe catch someone out in the open. Here's the sounds, waiting for Rady to peek out as well. But now we see that ult being popped from the Wise. Previously, she did get cocooned up and we did not get to see it. But like, again, potentially the final round and she needs to use it. She
The
needs to
flank
make
from-
good advantage
The
of
flank
it.
from B. Are you seeing the flank from B, Jerry?
I am actually. But, two. They're safe. They're safe. Oh no! They're not safe.
Last
spike
player
carriers.
standing.
Oh
Spike
my
down
god.
A.
Down to a 2v1 all of a sudden. That flank's going to be very, very, very important for Team Huntrix. This
30
might
seconds left.
just secure the match win for them. But we're not sure. We have
One
seen
enemy
Velvet's potential.
remaining.
We have seen Velvet's potential. I'm telling you, Rayday is getting taken down. She still had the spike. She takes the TP. And it's all about. She has a camera left on her to spare a Cypher cage as well.
Cage trigger.
Okay, so,
12 seconds
does she
remaining on
Swiss
the
the op?
clock.
10 seconds left.
Did she Swiss the op or is she still holding on to it?
I can't.
Yeah, okay,
she-
okay,
she-
yeah, okay,
she-
she
yeah,
switched,
has
okay.
it answered, yeah, okay, good. But the alarm bot is off. She has literally close to no idea where. Okay,
Okay, now the call is there that Lemon
Coming
IC
from
is there
CT.
inside. She knows
Yeah.
kind of where to expect.
Teleport's ready.
Yeah,
Velvet holding that off angle, my dog.
I think it's a game of timings. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a game of timings.
She hears the foot, right? So she kind of knows exactly where
Huh?
Lemon IC is. But, oh my. Zero Frags, Velvet being the savior, giving them one more chance. Perhaps
nice
even more
comeback.
chance to bring them to a match point and
Point
maybe.
69. I told you it's a game of
Maybe.
timings. Point 69.
Yup. Oh my god.
Ah, the golden Hun Moon. It's denied.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Oh my god, that's so clutch and very good position being held by Lemon Ice Tea as well. I think she did not have the gun advantage in the early stages of that round. She was playing a bulldog and then able to take down multiple picks while retrieving the spikes. She was able to switch up her guns and maybe get that vandal for herself. But that final push, I think both of them did not know where to expect people, but given that the chamber gave away her position quite a bit early on, I think the cipher was ready. She was like, okay, I'll just wait for it. I'll just wait for it. But just 1 second away from losing it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's the victory that counts. And Team Zero Frags able to fight for yet another day.
All right, this is probably a very, very small yet very significant moment of celebration for Team Zero Frags right now. Huntrix a little bit baffled perhaps at that clutch coming from Velvet, but it's not so far away. They're the one at the
This goes
advantage
here.
of getting this match win to their side, but Team Zero Frags, I don't think they're going down that easily. They are probably wanting to contest this the long area. Wish gets a little bit stunned by that sky util, and now things are slowing down a bit, giving off a little bit of info regarding where they are. Chloe was probably holding a shot, expecting one of the defenders to go for a pick, but Angel gets taken down by Lemon Ice Tea. This is getting very, very serious and intense. The Sentinel is down. Zero Frags. It's up to you. 4-man standing.
Yeah,
Wish
small
holding a
sound
very, very
cues. Sound
nice
cues.
angle over there. Gets one. Pops the showstopper. Takes another one. Kiwi is down. Velvet down to half HP and 4-man to deal with from the side of Team Huntrix. This is close to impossible.
Oh, can she do it again?
Very,
Can
very
she do it
tricky. Oh, she's
again?
playing for timing. It's kind of. Ooh!
Oh,
Not
Defenders
really
win.
letting a. Not
damn.
really letting the hooks high. Team Huntrix is able to close that round off towards the side. And congrats, Team Huntrix. You've proven so well how you've all been playing. And damn, you're getting your ticket to the finals. That's going to happen tomorrow. Hopefully against we don't know who yet. That is what we'll be saying. And congrats. And I mean, very well played, Team Zero Frags. You guys were like incredible, equally, just as equally. You just had a little bit of this and that issues, and that is it. But yeah, perhaps You can do much better in another time, but for
No,
now.
perhaps you'll get your chance very soon. Again, you have
Oh,
not been
true, true,
eliminated
true,
yet.
true, true, true.
You are there in the first slot for our match number 3 for the day. You just have to wait for your opponent now. And if you do win it, you will have your chance at revenge against team Huntrix. So again, I think we'll be going for a short break before we move on to match number 2. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Welcome back to Gamers Battle. And one thing to note is that the battle is not just on the front lines, it's there on the back lines as well. So, for joining us now is going to be the coach from the side of Team Huntrix, the winner team who has qualified directly into the grand finals. Kali, are you here?
Yep. Hello.
So first of all, how has been your coaching experience so far? Your team has been performing spectacularly throughout the previous days, and like very amazing show coming from all these girls as well. I think Wish in particular has been popping off so well. So, like, what kind of coaching style or what have you done to enhance your team to this kind of level?
To be really honest, I haven't done a lot. It's mostly been the girls coordinating amongst themselves and playing together.
Hmm.
It's been Kyra who's been IGLing. It's phenomenal.
Hmm.
Wish again, absolute demon with the fragging. Rady again will fill any agent. Nashi will fill any agent and perform. And Sidzi has been doing well with everything, whether it's mid-on calling or has been helping out other people with utility and fragging out as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I think today they did have. I think the last day they had a small bit of switch up as well. I think maybe a small change in strategy, if I'm not wrong, in the initial best of threes. No, not
For
no.
tomorrow?
Oh yeah, never mind, never mind. No, no, no. Just cancel all that out. So any kind of strategy for tomorrow?
Yeah. So basically, the start for every single day has been try to survive, win, and knife one person at least in every game. So yeah, it's gonna be the same with tomorrow. We're just going to have fun. Yeah.
That was a
I
part of the
always tell.
strat for real.
Yep.
Oh
I
my
always tell
God.
them before the match starts that we are supposed to knife one person at the very least.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's gonna be the same for tomorrow, and probably every upcoming match till the end of time.
Okay. Is it a part of morale boost kind of thingy?
Oh no, I just like to troll, and I love
Oh,
when my team trolls with me.
oh, nice.
That's it.
It's
Nothing
a
else.
purely coaching decision.
Yes.
All right. So for tomorrow, do you think is there any area in your team that you feel like still needs a little bit of improvement, perhaps because you're pretty sure that whoever is going to win in the coming match is pretty good as well. So you need to be sure that you don't give them any room for or a chance to win that tournament at all. So do you think there are any areas in your team that needs improvement?
Mostly it would be comms. We do comm over a bit. I would like it to
Mm-hmm.
be more precise, and team
Mm.
coordination has been good. But
Mm.
again, there is always room for improvement. Fighting together, utility combos,
Mhm.
right? Being on the same page most of the time. That is
Yeah.
something which we still struggle with. But considering
Mhm.
that the team was formed like 3 days before, or like not 3 days, probably a week before the thing, I'm fine
Yeah.
with the performance. But again,
Mhm.
there's always room for improvement in the areas I mentioned.
Another thing is that I think you have a lot of fans. When we were talking just before this interview, it's like, yeah, no one knows you well. Like, there's like a lot of fans in the chat just waiting for you to, hear some golden words of wisdom from Akali. And I think on that note, if you have to say something to each one of your players, I think something unique to each one of your players before a very crucial match, what would you say to each of them? Like Sitsi, Rady, Lemon Icy, Wish, and Kyra, what would you say to each of them?
Mm, Words of wisdom. I don't think I necessarily have to say anything to them. They are self-sufficient. But if I were to,
Hmm.
just play to have fun, because there's no point in playing a video game if you're not having fun.
True.
Yeah.
Very good. And I think there was someone ringing at your door as well. But before we send you off, is there anything you have to say to your fans? Again, they are almost breaking the chat over here. So, do you have something to say to them, to family, to friends, to anyone supporting you as well?
Thank you for supporting me, even though I don't do a lot. It's mostly the teams I've ever been a part of, mostly them doing the work. I'm just there to sit in co-slot and cheer. That's it.
I think the cheer has been working out so far because your team has been playing amazing, and I think it's all hooray for the cheerleader.
Yep.
Yeah. So thank you again, Akali, for joining us here on the panel, and wishing you and your team the best of luck moving forward, and best of luck for the finals tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I think we'll be moving back on to a short break as well. We have our match number 2 for the day, Team Rising Esports facing off against Team Sitaare, coming to you in just a few minutes.
So guys, welcome back to another day, match for the day, and it's the second match. It's the course qualifiers lower bracket is going to be happening, and it's between Team Rising Esports and Team Sitaare. We saw both the teams playing yesterday, and they were like really, really good and outstanding, and too good. So yeah, let's just get to just slightly reintroducing all of the team players for you. Starting off with Team Sitare, we have Moon and we have Sabrina, MKS, Miss Canopy, Dr. Oreo, and Ishu. And yeah, we have seen their plays. They're really, really good. And moving on to Rising Esports, um, we have Yumiko being the leader, Scarlet, Riri, Mika, Cell, and Medusa. All of these players, too good. They are honestly a force to be reckoned with for sure. And we will be moving on to the map veto pretty soon. And yeah, it's gonna be very epic, is what I feel like. And the winner of this matchup uh, is going to the finals, right? No, the third
No.
match. The third match. Yes, up against uh, probably team Zero Frags. Yeah.
Yeah, and just taking a look at purely on stream basis, I think we have seen very less number of Rising Esports matches. But Team Staredo, we saw them play yesterday, and we saw how MK's again she had that 42k offline. Dr. Oreo yesterday did show that small presence of mind as well when clutching out most of those rounds we saw. But we have the map bans up on the screen. It's going to be Sunset Abyss, Lotus Bind, Ascent, and Corrode being banned off. Yet another haven that we get to see during this matchup with Rising Esports and Team Sitare. Just like we did mention before, this is the playoffs, a lower bracket. And the winner from this will be facing off against Zero Frags, who did just barely lose out on the previous match. And I think the winner from there will be going directly into the grand finals that's happening tomorrow. It is going to be a best of three tomorrow. It is a best of three. Now, I feel like a bit of you were not familiar with how many matches there will be. For more information, just do follow our socials. It's all linked down in the description below. And for the people watching the stream, do remember to like it and share it to your friends as well. Just let them know that there's a tournament happening. But again, just going into the agent selection screen, we can see Lilith might be looking to get that neon for herself or a Yoru. I think both are just really annoying agents, but very useful agents as well in terms of Haven map. So either one could be chill. It could be paired up with the Breach as well for that A shot stun combo. Or again, it's usually done with a Jet and a Breach. On the other side, Cano, we have seen her playing. Again, she's also one of those people who play Wise, isn't it? And
Yeah. Cannot
I
plays
think
Wise. Cannot played
and Astra.
Astra also. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's like the second person I've seen playing Wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other one was on team uh, Zero
Just before we
Frags.
saw. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Velvet or Angel. It was one of them.
In,
But
I don't know. Violet. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so but it's going to be Dr. Ori yet again on the Sentinel. It is going to be the Cypher. Issue not picking the duelist again. She is going to go for that Initiator as Sova. Good for info gathering. And again, KO is not that useful in this map unless it's for a very pop flash. Sova is more so for that info gathering into either side. Provide there's three sides as well. It is going to be pretty important to get that information game on point. Cheeto as well picking up the breach. To combo up with baby MKS, who will be looking to clutch that top frag spot this time around as well. And it's going to be Kano finally on the Astra. Taking the side of Team Rising Esports, it's going to be Yumiko on the Sova. Scarlet picking up the Omen as a smoker of choice. Medusa picking the ISO as one of the duelists, might be looking to take their entry as well. And Lilith with maybe roaming Yoru. It would be pretty fun to watch how Team Sitare are looking to combat against this kind of lineup.
Yeah, and I got a feeling that Team Sitare's lineup having two initiators is like a pretty good call, and that too having Breach and Sova in team is like, they are pretty strong. It's a force to be reckoned with, honestly speaking. But it might be, yeah, it might be a little bit difficult for team. All right. So I think we are having a little bit of a tech issues over there, and yeah, I think yeah, talking about their lineups, I feel like Team Rising Esports will have a little bit of a difficulty dealing with all those stunts and all the reveals. Yeah, you get stunned over here. Meanwhile, you have to fight the enemies. So meanwhile, you have to go for breaking the recon. I can just imagine infinite possibilities. The way Team Sitaare could really tie down Team Rising Esports in their attack. And let's. Do you have any predictions like regarding what could happen? Just like
I,
I'm
again,
worried about
like
right
I
now.
think Yoru and Neon are two of those agents I really hate to go up against, and I think if
I hate
the side, yeah,
Neon
if Lilith is able
more than
to,
Yoru.
yeah. Oh yeah, Neon is annoying. It made me uninstall the game at some point as well. But yeah, if Lilith is able to play her cards straight, I think they're going to be giving the other team a very big run for their money as well. Another thing to be noted is I feel like yesterday and today the Moon has been sitting in the coaching slot rather than being on the playing
Yeah,
side
yeah,
as well.
true.
So I think yeah, she has been giving that encouragement for the team. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, they had a small PC crash. Yeah, they'll be joining back pretty soon. So, provided the lineups are the same and I think the agent comms remain the same, the side of Rising Esports do look better. Though the second duelist, rather than ISO, I feel like something that could rush in with the Yoru or maybe give a bit more space for the Yoru to perform would have been better. But ISO again, it can be played pretty aggressively. Again, you can combo it with one more of your agents staying behind the shield and having that one buffer shield right in front of your face and nothing is going to hurt you. So that could work out as well. So unless Medusa is planning to play like a Reina, like a very solo duelist, yeah, I don't know how the
I do
playstyle is
get the
going to go.
feeling that Medusa is probably gonna go for something like that because, as we have been seeing her in the past few matches, she's like a pretty good, clutch maker kind of a
Hmm.
person. So, yeah, having ISO, having those utils that can like give you a second chance, is like a very crucial thing, and I believe that might be what they are thinking as well. Maybe Medusa will be trying for picks like that, trying for a bit of lurk up, maybe even like being the upfront defense, like wall up and go, let's go into seaside kind of a person for their team. And yeah, Yukimo is going for that initiator pick again, and it's quite expected. She was doing well at the other matches as well, playing as a Sova. And yeah, Ishu is going for a switch up, is that
Yeah, I think we saw her just hop out from the duelist role previously
duelist
as
role,
well.
right?
I think
Yeah.
on the first day we had her playing Reina, and then
Hmm.
yesterday also she did take the Sova pick. Today also I think she has gone for that initiator as well. I think
Hmm.
a small switch of roles again, giving MKs that limelight or giving her the time to shine, just
Hmm.
giving her enough support to get those frags for the team. I think that's what they're going for with this double initiator setup.
Yeah, and what do you think? I personally feel like from the side of team Sitare, team Rising Esports should be wary of three players. That is mainly MKS, Cheeto, and Dr. Oreo. Don't you think? Because like they have been clutching many rounds back to back in their previous matches, standing alone most of the times. And yeah, when you think about Rising Esports, who do you think that Team Sitare should be? The two, three players that you think they should be very wary of on the coming from the side of Team Rising Esports.
Again, I think Lilith could prove to be the matchmaker or the breaker in this instance, and Medusa as well. It depends on how she is going to be playing that agent. Is she going to play with the team, or is she going to play like a Reina does, making all the solo plays around the map, just forcing her rotations and giving her team enough breathing room to make those plays? So it depends on how these two duelists are going to play. And I think Scarlet was also pretty intense in terms of smokes. They were very on point the last time around that we saw them as well. So I think these three, rather than Cell and Yumiko, yes, they have to make their plays, but it'll all depend on how Scarlet, Medusa, and Lilith do kind of synergize their combos with each other. But just looking at the lineup, Sitare has like a very solid, very tried and tested, or very standard lineup for the map of Haven, with the Cheeto and Baby MK is going to be comboing together with the stun and the dash combo. But Team Rising Esports, they have tried something a bit different. Again, we see all these VCTs and all this stuff, but yeah, like in a normal ranked game, this is not
Mhm.
something that we traditionally see. So it is going to be a bit different coming from Rising Esports, and it depends on how they make it work in this instance.
Yeah, well, I really hope that these two teams are gonna show us some put off a really good fight. That is, we still haven't seen an overtime, right, on
Yeah, not
live.
yet. Not yet.
Yeah, we still haven't seen it. So this is the fight for another chance. Like, I mean, a chance to like maybe get to finals. They might have just slightly, with some little difficulties, lost to their enemies at the previous matches. But yeah, this is kind of giving them a chance to, maybe play in the finals alongside team Huntrix. So yeah, let's see where this could take us to. Team Sitaare and Rising Esports are going into the third match of the day, and as of now, we see the
Here.
attackers slowly making their way into a side. Spots Cheeto, but Cheeto's got all the utils she needs to like destroy them, but Cell taking a few little bit of damage. Body
Yeah,
shots.
I was expecting for a breach jet combo in A, but maybe not this time. Medisa will go in aggressively, takes down Tito. Again, having that shield in the pistol round is going to help so much, and it's going to help Team Rising Esports get those clutch rounds away from the side of Sitaare as well. The first pick does fall. That is one of the utils, one of the heavy utils that they so require going down inside the site itself. 4 of them just waiting patiently. 3 in Link, 1 in Haven. And very split apart is going to be Team Rising Esports as well. 2 waiting under, 1 waiting by side itself. And
Time to jump. I got the spike.
3-0. We did slowly just miss out on a round. Team Rising Esports did
Spike
take
planted.
away that victory away from Sitaare. They did need that buy round to go in their favor, but sadly, we were not able to spec it. Yet it is going to be round number 4, and they are still on the back foot. I think it was a force buy as well, seeing the shotguns coming in from the side of Team Sitaare, pushing into sight. It does. Oh, that is a clone. ISO though will get caught out with a shot to the head, and the last person standing will not be long for this world either. It is going to be MKS falling finally to Lilith, making it a 4-0.
Damn, that was intense coming from Team Rising Esports. They are just proving that they're not, they're pretty difficult to deal with. Team Sitaare is getting a little bit choked at the moment. But this is probably the round where Team Sitaare will have another chance at getting a few rounds back. And Rising Esports winning that bonus round as well is like kind of taking the scoreboard to 4-0, and we are yet to see if this is going to turn into a 4-1. And for now we can see that the attackers are kind of leaning towards the A, and even the spike carrier. Meanwhile, here's Cell trying to make a little bit of a play at garage, trying to scare off Dr. Oreo a little bit. Nah, your trips ain't working. Perhaps along with Yoru by her side to cover her a bit, giving a little bit of foot. She's falling her back. Don't want to really risk it, because if the sentinel is down, the site is gone. So, yeah. Oh, Lilith, that lurk up is proving to be a little worth it.
Here.
Takes a pick onto Cheeto. The breach is down. Cypher's got into a very aggressive angle. Deep into CT. Maybe might get a pick onto our Jet over there. Yes, but instant trade coming from Dr. Oreo. Just a little bit of timing issue, and that's it. Neural Theft just popped out. They have info regarding where the attackers are positioned at the moment. And yeah, it's a 3v2. Still possible for Team Sitaare. I mean, the agents that are still alive has got enough utils to give info regarding the positions, but it's all about who gives the peek and the pick. Very crucial round for Team Sitaare. They have
One
to make
enemy
this work.
remaining.
Falling from Haven like that. Medusa punishes him. issue and kind of forcing Cell to move back a bit. Cell opting for a pick, but nope. There's a cover and trade instantly coming from Scarlet. 5 rounds in a row for Team Rising Esports. Very well coordinated play coming from the girls.
Yeah, I think the previous rounds or the previous games were not going according to plan. They did do some kind of switch up. They did do something to make their strats work this time around. Team Sitaare not getting a chance to be up on the scoreboard yet. 5-0 being the score. And do they have a bye this time? Oh, they don't. Okay, it's going to be a force with just Dr. Oreo investing into the Vandal or so. Baby MK is just desperately spamming the wall in mid, hoping to catch someone unaware, but not happening either. Seaside being the one up for contention, 4 of them just pushing straight in, and look at the cheeky corner.
She's clearing it. Ooh, but Stinger had the upper hand in that cheeky corner.
It's you and me.
But yeah, she's going for a drone, owl drone, just to clear off any possible potential threats out there. But Dr. Oreo meanwhile taking down Medusa and falls to Yoru. Lilith going for another pick onto MKS, falls to Cheeto. Oh, could this be a Thrifty?
The beginning of the end.
For Team Rising Esports? Question mark? So all of the loot is being spammed upon her, but Yumiko alone stands, goes for a second peek, but there was Kano covering that angle in the perfect time and moment right there. 5-1 is the scoreboard. The start for Team Sitaare.
Cheeky angle being held by Issue did start up the falling of the dominoes being set up by Rising. And good pick by Issue to secure the gun, and the rest of the team just holding down C like a fortress. Did ensure that they did win that one round and is able to put up that score up on the board as well. 1-5 being the score, with Sitaare maybe rising to the occasion. Dr. Oreo this time though does not have a shield to go with that rifle buy. She did invest in one previously. She did die though, and which is why we are seeing this shield deficiency coming in from her. Garage being pushed in pretty heavily by MK. Cell not expecting her to be outside, will be paying the price. Again, cheeky. Issue is waiting right by the rubble. Will she pick it this time? Oh, yes! Scarlet is done with this, and Issue will be getting a shot to the head, making a 4v4 yet again. Ult being expended by Lilith here just to gather that info. Astra being spotted, Cheeto being spotted, and one more right behind you. Hello. MK is also spotted.
Ooh, Lilith. After the dimensional drift, the defenders are kind of aware that someone's there, but assumes that this is a fake. She had a chance, and she somehow manages to rectify that mistake, but falls to Kano. Meanwhile, Medusa taking down Dr. Oreo here as well. 3v2 situation, Sitaare last man standing. MKS, will she be able to? Nope, gets instantly shut down by Scarlet. That repeat just clears it off. Not a second round for Sitaare, but another one on the side of Team Rising Esports. 6-1 being the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think good info gathering coming from Lilith as well did ensure that the round did go in their favor. Did lose quite a few members though, but it's a small price to pay for that round gap that they've set up so far. 5 rounds separates both these teams, and it might be the, again, just the beginning of the end as well. It could be for either side, but the victor of this will go on to face Zero Frags in our lower bracket finals that's going to be happening right after this. But Baby MK is with us, jet plays out, hoping to see if she can get someone to smoke, but no. Dr. Oreo still waiting very patiently. Cell taking down MKs as well. The neural theft is going to give away her position. She has to push out and she will die eventually as well. But Yumiko takes down Dr. Oreo. It is going to be a 2v4 position still known. Kano will get flashed.
Oh my god!
Head! And Lilith also will fall right there.
Last player standing.
This gun so badly, but the push from Scarlet through Garage will ensure that Kano is not able to do it. Scarlet, though, on the other hand, is going to be facing a 1v2. Both not healthy. Cheeky angle this time held by the other Sova. Will she expect it? She will not. And Medusa takes it off.
Oh my god, she had a chance, man. She really did have a chance, but if only she would have gone for that confident peak. She didn't really have to, switch to a util over there, kind of off her momentum at that moment, I feel like. But Yeah, but a good try coming from Team Sitaare, and Rising Esports widens that gap between the two teams, scores to 6 from a 5. But Cano's that shot from Cano though. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
good flash dodge
Oh
onto
my
a headshot
god.
as well. But if she was
I
able to
died.
retrieve that gun, it would have been a whole different story. I think they know how dangerous Cano is, and which is why they're trying to shut her down. And a good push coming from Scarlet to deny the play that Team Sitaare were going for. But one more very aggressive peek coming from Baby MKS, and this time also getting punished. She is going to be followed up by Cheeto, who did expend all her utils in trying to support the Jet as well. But yeah, all they got was half of the HP from Lilith. And I think that will enable her to just,
Right
I have
here.
nothing more to lose. I'm just going to go rushing into sight. But yeah, Garage is a call. She goes in first with the spike on the side of Medusa. Just
Dr.
clearing the
Oreo
angle.
waiting for that that moment.
Smoke.
The timing. Oh no. He's holding it. It's a battle of who's more patient here. Meanwhile at seaside the plant is being
Spike planted.
planted by Medusa. The ult is ready. Oh my god. Instantly gets taken into
I
the
think she
kill
got
contract
saved.
moment. Perhaps, but perhaps.
No.
No, oh my god, it was. Okay,
I think
Dr. Oreo.
I think I should just save Dr. Oreo from that Sova ultimate as well. She almost got
player
tagged, but the instant pull did ensure that she kept her life, was able to take down the ISO as well. And good play coming from Sitaare. And
If you're not a good shot today,
I don't know.
there are
Yumiko
other
almost
ways
had
to
Dr.
use it.
Oreo in the bag, but yeah. Goodness. Yeah, good
I
pick
have
though. Anyway, coming from Team Sitaare to put up the second score on the board. 7-2 is the round split for now. Still 5 rounds separate these two teams. Having a 7-5 is what the hopes and dreams are for Team Sitaare, but will Team Rising Esports put a stop to it? Is what we have to take a look at in this round number 10.
Scanning ahead.
Alright, round number 10 is on, and Team Sitaare, it's the time that they make a mark, they make a comeback. They need a few more rounds on their side. That would do, I hope. But yeah, 2 is not a number that you want to go into on the scoreboard in the next half. Well, we can see this for now. The attackers not really trying for a mid or a C. It's more of a B side.
Deploying
I mean
drone.
A side execution. They're going for the they're going into the side. Sova here meanwhile popping her Under's Fury. Takes down Lilith, manages to pick her off, okay. But the plant is still being planted, and yeah, Medusa is trying for a pickle. The wall gave Cano enough gap to get that headshot onto her. Meanwhile, issue also falls to Rising Esports, and now it's down to a 4v3. Retake is on by defense.
Last
Cano.
player standing. Last player standing.
Scarlet is on fire. She's the last man standing. She's got the paranoia. She invested in. It's flashed. Cheeto versus Scarlet. Scarlet prevails with 3 kills on her side. Nope, it's not yet time for Sitaare to wake up. Rising Esports is just constantly rising above them even more at this point. Yeah, they're not stopping for anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, good round split being put up between these two teams. And Scarlet with that final kill on the Cheeto does secure yet another round for the time of Team Rising Esports. It looks like it's slipping slowly away from the grasp of Team Sitaare. But again, they still have an entire half left, provided they get enough of, enough of a buffer for them to set up for the next half. 8-4 again is the best possible outcome for them at this moment. Cell, though, might put a stop to it with the first pick onto Dr. Oreo. That is a Cypher down. That is one side up for the taking. There's no more Cypher Yules to be afraid of. Cell, though, almost got her hands onto Cheeto as well, but I think the rest of the team is there to clean it up. Yumiko will push her out. One more push onto spawn will ensure that Issue will be falling to Cell as well. The last one standing is going to be Cano, taken down by Medusa all the way from inside the site, making it a 9-2 split. Can
Last
we
round
get a
in the
curse?
Spend like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah,
there's just
I
like
don't know.
nothing.
I mean, it was. I believe it was Sitaare's buy
Yes,
in that round.
It
And
was.
yeah, and they kind of had it slip from their hands yet again. For too many rounds in a row, this is proving to be a little bit too difficult for Sitaare. And yeah, their buy is, as you can see, it's very low. They are going on region shields and half shields with specters in their hand. All they can do is just gang up on perhaps gang up on Rising Esports, whoever it is, make a gamble where they might push in or where they might rush into, and perhaps get to 2 or 3 of the. That was a fake out, but issue is giving away her judge hold at doors. Meanwhile, we can see Rising Esports are kind of deciding to make their way into A side. It's the side they have been getting a lot frequently, very easily most of the time, and successfully holds the close plant defense as well. The kill contract doesn't pick anyone up. Kind of a little bit wasted opportunity over there, but we didn't know who was there. So yeah, Cypher's still on a lurk, but she's on her way back through B link again. Maybe will Cell be able to pull off a 2 kill from that angle? Who knows? But yeah, the defenders are going for
I know
the
exactly.
retake. Yep, Cell is taking down Dr. Oreo, but oh my, this is getting serious at the moment. Cell trying to stalk MK's. Meanwhile, defenders are put in pressure. They have to go for the diffuse. Fight is happening at CT. Trades coming in. Cell in that angle clears 3 and falls to Cheeto. Yumiko clears the last man standing. Cheeto, and
Switching
they're
sides.
getting it to a 10-2 scoreboard.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
my
we
God.
saw a very similar play coming from Yumiko as well in one of the previous rounds where she came from B and just started to flank like a monster. The same thing happened this time. Only thing it was Cell, and she did have the neural theft, which did help her team out immensely. Taking down, I think Dr. Ori as well in the first engagement did help their cause a lot. Following it up with another 3 kills as well. The final fall by Cheeto does ensure that the round split goes 10-2. It is not a lot of room for error left for Sitaare, but again, Haven is, you could call it maybe an attacker favored map, but not so much. But we could see a huge comeback coming from them, but it should all start with the pistol round, as we always say. Team Sitaare, this round being very, very crucial for them, because it will definitely set up that match point for Team Rising Esports if they're not able to rise to the occasion on the side of Sitaare, and they need to get this attack very on point. The first shock dart to clear out those traps in those close corners. Cell holding backside will not get spotted by the recon, will destroy it instantly. 2 of them holding backside is going to be Sova and Cell. It is going to be Yoru as well from the side. Lilith takes down one, Yumiko takes down one, Medusa takes down one more. It is going to be Medusa with the second kill. Kano takes the trade onto Lilith, and Scarlet takes down Oreo to close out the round. It is going to be 11-2 and quite possibly the setup for a match point in terms of Team Rising Esports.
That was very intense at Seaside. Oh my god, Rising Esports holding those backside control, like taking that backside control, not really giving in to the usual spam coming from Team Sitaare. There's breach, aftershock, fault lines coming in, so were recons. All of it, they were just like, we'll deal with it one by one. They held their ground, and along with the ISO's support from, I think, Garage, kind of using the undercut on them, tagged them, vulnerable them, and was able to give them easy picks. And at the perfect timing, those 2 smokes just cleared off, and people at backside who held their ground were able to get the final picks. That's what happened, and that's probably taking them, like Jerry just mentioned, to a match point. MKS, will she be able to get a pick? She really has to. Oh no, the stinger proves to be very fatal for her. Kano manages to take down Medusa somehow, but she needs to retrieve a gun for her team to stand a chance over here. Meanwhile, Lilith takes Kano back, and Cheeto is able to get a trade instead. Yumiko, last man standing. Cheeto also falls to Yumiko again and again with that Spectre shot, taking them to match point. Rising Esports are probably and maybe gonna witness Team Huntrix again.
This goes here.
Yeah,
For
it
a
does
second
look to
time?
it does look to be the case
Oh
again.
my
A
god.
huge opportunity to get it. This might be the first revenge match that we are getting to see because again, it was Team Huntrix that forced them into this situation. Team Rising Esports did go, I think, 14-16 against them. No, no, that was Lunar. No, no, no. Yeah, so I think they are facing off Huntrix for the second time in a row. First time was it Team Huntrix that won,
Team
wasn't
Huntrix
it?
one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong, again, statistics might lie, but yeah, maybe we might as well, but not the players this time. But match point for side of Team Rising Esports, one more round that separates them from this losers bracket grand finals and a ticket to the grand finals happening tomorrow as well. The winner from here will be facing off Team Huntrix in match number 3 just after a few minutes as well. So yeah, don't forget to stay on for it. A lot of utils being thrown. Garage being the point of contention. Yumiko being the one to be on the receiving end of all this fire. But she still keeps her life, at least for now, but just barely. Just 6 HP left on her.
Ooh.
Cano takes down Medusa. That's one down. Baby MKs, they do have buys. They do have the firepower and the man at one. Well, this time, Dr. Oreo from
Spike planted.
Windows
Last
onto
player
a
standing.
non-expecting Scarlet issue. Takes down Yumiko as well. Maybe a small sign of life from Sitaare. Finally, Lilith takes on Oreo, but it is a 1v4. It is a 1v3. It might not be a 1v2. No. 12-3. And Sitaare left to fight another day.
Win. Show me where
That
to
was
go.
a very close call, but it's not yet time for Team Sitaare to make a celebration out of this yet. It's just that they got their ecos a little bit more stable back. That's all. But it it really does give them a little bit of a chance at this. Perhaps narrow the scoreboard a bit more. But yeah, those. It was almost a flawless as he gets taken away from Team Sitaare by Lilith over there. And yeah, I don't know what to expect right now, but I'm just hoping that Team Sitaare will be able to do something out of this. Yes, Dr. Oreo and Cano and Dr. Oreo again is managing to take down 3 from Rising Esports altogether.
One enemy
Yumiko
remaining.
taking down 1. Cano is on a revenge for destroying her teammates, just like that. Baby MKS also joins in the battle and takes away Medusa.
Gun here.
Another round to the side of Sitaare. Are they bringing this back?
I think we saw a very similar situation yesterday. I think it was like a 7-0 and then it went to
True.
I think 12-7 and then, like slow. I think 12-11 and then the last round just went out of hand. No overtime, nothing. So I don't know. Okay, I feel like they start their engines a
Guarding
bit
here.
too late in this. Like
Guarding
if
here.
the score was 11. Then I would be like, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. But it's 12, it's match point. This the first pick. If Rising is able to get 1 away from Team Sitaare, then that switches the entire momentum in their favor. And that might be what they're going for because Dr. Oreo has been playing very aggressively and she's been getting those key picks very early on in the round. I think if you look at the past 2 rounds, she's been the key
Yeah.
player in pushing out aggressively and getting picks in B and the mid windows as well. But yeah, I don't think they're going to give her the opportunity this time around, though they're playing it a bit slow. And time is something that they don't have on their side. Oh, that's one.
Cano.
1 for 1.
In the same angle. Yep. And they know it. MK is not really risking it.
30
Cell,
seconds left.
meanwhile pushing it. They are aware of the footsteps and the
Spike
info.
planted.
MK is going for it. Not really landing those shots, but tags, I think, no. Still one body shot each onto each of the players. And now it's up to the 3 of the players from Sitaare to make sure that they don't, lose this from their hands. This opportunity that they've been building for 2 rounds straight. They don't want to miss this. They want to keep going. No one wants to give up on that prize pool here yet. But that double peak lineup tags Cano really low sell on a 3k rule. Now, Cano being really low, but goes for that peak and that fake diffuse call and
That
gets.
moment is gone. But it'd be cool, oh. Now we are here. Here. I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
ഇതാണോ? What the hell, bro?
മറ്റൊരു 13-5 ജയിച്ചു. Welcome back, everyone, to Gamehers Battle Lane is all-female regional Valorant tournament presented by Z3ST Esports. We are still your casters for the day. My name is Ron Jerry. With me is Foxglow. And we are currently in the third and final match for the day as well before we move on to the grand finals tomorrow. This match will decide who is going to be facing off against Team Huntrix in the grand finals. This is going to be the matchup between Team Rising Esports and Zero Frags.
Yeah, so everyone's pretty excited at the moment. Rising Esports was apparently able to win the last match, and for the scoreboard of
13-5.
13-5. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened. And let's. I think it's gonna be a very tough matchup between Zero Frags and Rising Esports. We have seen multiple times how cool Zero Frags is. This crazy bunch of girls out there. And then meanwhile, here is Rising Esports as well. Not bad at all. They have uh, things figured out perfectly well and good for them. And may the best one win is what I have for
No,
now.
I think Zero Frags, when we asked them previously, we were like, oh, yeah, do you want to face Rising Esports or do you want to face the other teams? They did
Mhm.
mention Huntrix, they did get their chance, but yeah, maybe it did not work as planned. Will they survive for another fight with them tomorrow or will they crumble to Rising Esports is something that we need to watch and see. But looking at the map picks and bans again, thankfully, Corrode is being taken out from the pool. Lotus Abyss, Ascent, Sunset is also going to bite the dust, leaving Bind and Haven, which we eventually get yet another Haven. I think that's a third Haven for the day, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We've been
No,
seeing Haven. We
we
saw
saw Bind. We saw
Bind
Bind. Okay,
second
thank God.
Haven for the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
second Haven for the day. I think yesterday we had another Haven that
yeah,
I'm still
Haven.
having
Yeah.
traumatic experiences from that. But yeah, yet another Haven pick. I think Team Rising Esports just finished one from their side. We saw how the flanking or the lurking from Yumiko and I think Cell as well. Yumiko on the Sova, Cell on the Cypher. Both of them did perform very amazing, and they are going for the same agent selections in this match as well with Scarlet on the Omen, Cell on the Cypher, Medusa playing the ISO yet again, Yumiko on Sova, and Lilith finally playing the Yoru. On the other side, though, Team Zero Flags have quite a bit of time to make their decision. They just saw what Team Rising Esports did to the other side, and they don't want the same happening. It was a 13-5. It is like almost a one-sided showdown coming from Team Rising Esports, and Team Zero Flags know what to expect. So will we see some kind of counter play? Will we see some kind of a stop to the momentum that Team Rising Esports puts up?
Yeah, well, let's see if that is going to be the case. Just like Jerry just mentioned, and yeah, I'm actually kind of, excited. And to see the players, they're kind of going for, oh, okay, Kovac and Joyer is finally on Jet. Makes sense. Yeah, I've been wondering why Kovac and Joyer never took Duelist in spite of playing so well and, having really good gun plays. And yeah, as we can see for now, Kiwi is falling back at the controller pick coming from her. And yeah, Bucket also. There's a lot of agent
Switch-ups.
select switch ups that I see.
Yeah.
And when you think about the lineup, I think I kind of side with Zero Frags.
Again, the
But then the
standard
switch up.
lineup for Haven.
Yeah, exactly. But then I'm kind of worried about the switch up because last day some other team also did the same thing, right? They just had a switch up randomly out of nowhere. They were going for agents that they usually
Again,
don't play.
it was Zero Flags with like Angel going for
Yeah,
the
right?
melee
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah, I don't
so
know why they do
they're
that.
back to the chill mode. They're like, yeah, taking things serious is not working. We'll just go back to being chill. Kiwi just hops out away from the duelist role. She goes
Probably,
back to
yeah.
the smoke. Velvet is the one being the duelist this time around. She did pick up the Cypher in map number 1 in Bind, and now she is on the Reina. Bucket is the one was the one playing the Clove previously. She is on the Cypher in this instance with Angel going for the initiator role as a Sova, and finally Kovac enjoying having that perfect crisp aim on the jet this time around. But will that first pick go her way? She tries to go for the spam and fails to find the Sova recon, which will give away her position. There's 2 bullets left in her magazine. Can she make it count? It's Cell who's going to peek in and give a bit of punishment to Kovac, who went a bit too aggressive into the smoke, and that is Medusa making her pay yet again. Multiple people revealed, but no one to go for, like taking those picks away. Kiwi though able to take down Lilith with a shock dart up from above, able to get a bit of damage onto the enemy as well, but nothing to warrant any kind of problems. But yeah, multiple picks being held by the CT side. The Link, the one up for contention. Just one person left alive, and she is inside the site. Oh,
And going for the defuse as well.
just
the
defuse.
timing. Oh my god. Well, she didn't have the info, so we can't really blame her. We were able to see that there, the
I
enemy
wish
team's
I could
position.
project my sound onto her ears. And my god.
Yeah, it was a close call, but yeah, Team Rising Esports is able to secure the first pistol round on their side, giving them the advantage for second round that's will be happening up ahead. And yeah, although I should say that Stinger and Kiwi and Bucket is kind of also Angel. I mean, not Stinger. I mean Angel. Kovacs Enjoyer is actually very deadly with the sheriffs, and I feel like yeah, they should. I mean, Team Rising Esports should not, see little of
Underestimate it.
yeah, the players of Team Zero Frags at the moment, in spite of
there
having
you go.
that sheriff shot. Just the point I was talking about. Kovac Enjoyer is deadly.
Why didn't they just missed each other and B? They just ring a roses around each other, and then So and Cypher just missed each other. Cypher with a very good position. I don't think they expected. Very good spot for Cell as well.
Oh, she's
Oh
my
I
god!
must wait a moment.
They just missed each other. Now I think Cell is going to miss one as well. Into the face! Gets a shot by Velvet, able to retrieve a ghost. It's not valuable in terms of guns, but still, it's a gun nonetheless. Better than a shotty for a long range. The site still being under the control of Team Rising Esports. They will take down the plant. Misses a few shots, but still more than enough to get down Yumiko. It is going to be a double duelist against 4 members of the side of the Frags, both lining up. 3 dead, just 1 left alive. It's a classic Kiwi. Classic Kiwi clutch. Maybe not today.
Denied by Medusa with a 4K coming from her. Well, Guard Advantage did have the advantage, and also that kind of secures them the second round. And right now, Zero Frags, I think because they went for Sheriff buys and all, they might have to deal with a little bit of low eco. But they might still push in for better buys this round. But yeah, as you can see, just 2 rounds in and Medusa's ult is already ready. And Zero Frags have Reina with her Empress ready as well. This is a moment where, Zero Frags really need to get their pace back in. They need this round. They can't really miss out. Angel almost gave it away for Rising Esports, but yeah, managed to get a shot onto the Sentinel and falls back with 5 HP remaining. Spike is still
Deploying drone.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
Spike
like
is under
again,
the control of
Zero Frags have
Sova.
been taking the first picks pretty early on. We saw, I think, Kovac and Joy take a 1 kill
Yeah,
previously, and
true.
this time it is going to be Angel who just pushed in aggressively. Though she had to pay with her health by quite a bit. They're still getting these key picks. It's just that final execution that is getting away from them. But this full buy round ensure that they at least get this one away.
Blocking sight.
Good try. Might land another. Yukimo prevails that, and Lilith taking down Kiwi as well. Guns upgraded. Now attackers, they have better buys, but Zero Frags over.
Spike planted.
Is too low. Spike has been planted. 3 men to take down for an easy defusal, but will it be possible though? Angel down to 5
With a
HP. Will she be
free
able to get
Sova.
at least 1 down for her teammate?
Is that
Last
Uzi?
player standing.
Take out. Whoa, well, confused between, just like Jerry was, is that the original or is that the fake out? Peaks come in and the last man falls as well. Well, And the round goes towards Team Rising Esports, bringing it to a 3-0.
Yeah, yet another save round that Team Zero Frags will have to go for in order to ensure their viability in the coming rounds as well. But that buy round, losing it should hurt quite a bit. Maybe another timeout, I think we could see if it goes for a 4-0. I think that would be the best time to call a timeout. That is when you have the most amount of buys as well. And let's see
Standing ahead.
how Zero Frags are looking
It's
to
you
combat
and
this
me.
issue that they're facing right now. With a score being 3-0, there is still quite a bit of room for error, at least at this stage of the game. ISO again looking to be the next attacker, gets the wall down. The shield just runs out with a triple kill. I think double kill from either side as well. Cell is the one taking down both of them who are holding down the seaside neural theft as well. Gives away the position of the entirety of Team Zero Frags. Leaving the site open
Spike
for the taking
planted.
Velvet with the close range and the classic right hook is what she is banking on to get this kill. Cell with the triple kill as well. Bucket being one inside garage will be peeked out by Cell in just a few seconds. But Kovac takes down one.
Just gonna reload. This is
Through the wall. Through the wall.
One enemy remaining.
Kovac and Joya landing a crazy wallbang shot onto Cell. And right now,
Lucky
she
sight.
versus
2 bullets again.
Sova.
Oh, that
2 bullets and a
buddy looks
dream.
so good.
Almost ready.
Oh, that
This
was not a
dream
dream.
is
Oh,
deep.
wait.
Oh my god. What? Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she has time.
Yeah, she has time. She has time.
Thrifty.
Perfect thrifty round coming
I
from
could
Zero
not have made that
Frags.
easier.
Just too
Yeah, the
good.
buddy looks
Go
cool,
ahead there.
by the way. The Radiant buddy on the pistol, it does look good. But wow, what a clutch. Again, we did mention even before all of this started, we were like, yeah, Kovac, why doesn't she pick a jet? She has played Kovac for so long. Why does she not pick a jet? She did. And look what we got. We got an amazing thrifty clutch round coming from her, making it a 3-1 again. Not so hard in terms of eco now. They did just win a round. It does give them a lot of leeway in terms of buying guns and maybe fighting for the next round as well, even if they go full on invest into this one. Very close recon again. Bucket, not enough time to destroy it before the pings go out. We'll have to reposition by quite a bit, and I don't think it hurt her in the long run.
Wow, my eyes are
Bucket
dancing now.
camera instantly destroyed. The other cam also caught by the tripwire. Oh, it is open on the side.
No charges.
Yikes.
Ooh, 2-man down from the side of Rising Esports. Zero Frags maybe have their chance at this round. Perhaps. We're not sure. Yukimo really down to like under 20 HP perhaps, and the attackers kind of slowly falling back from C long. They're trying to, I think they're hoping someone's gonna push out a bit. Scarlet very, very, very ready for a fight, but the timing. But they need the rotate as well. They've only got like 35 seconds remaining on the clock, and it's time to commit to a side. Meanwhile, you can see defenders
30
little
seconds
bit
left.
pushed in for their early information regarding where could the attackers be going to at this late time of 20 seconds. Meaning on the clock, they have to make a move. They've been spotted. One has been spotted. They're pretty sure now. 2 of them are inside. Angel is going for that big.
My ult is
Strike down A.
Dangerous
10
little
seconds
angel
left.
indeed. Takes down 2. Yukimo and Lilith falls. Scarlet spotting Kovac and Joya coming from a lurk.
Oh.
Takes 1. Expects a repeat, but she's not there. Time is not in her favor. If she can secure the kill. Yes, and she does, but falls to Kiwi
I think
again.
she should be happy though even if not a lot of eco was exchanged between the teams. I think getting those 3 picks should prove to help at least a bit in terms of morale for the side of Team Rising. So they were just on a very, very dominant victory against the other team in the lower brackets, and they did make their way into this lower bracket final stage as well for that opportunity to go into the grand finals tomorrow. But like, wow, what a show from them in the previous game. And they are hoping to kind of recreate the scenario this time as well, but it's not all going according to plan. Team Zero Frags is putting up a very, very solid defense, and cracking it is proving to be a bit of a problem or a bit of trouble for Team Rising Esports at this instance. But Kiwi did call for that timeout. They are on that victory. They have quite a bit of ultimates to work with as well in this round number 3. Round number 6, where Team Rising Esports has full buys for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good time out called by the defending team, that is Frags, and yeah, they've been getting rounds on the side, true, but they want to make sure that the upcoming few rounds also falls to their side, and they don't want to risk it. It's their chance to get to the finals. They don't want to settle for third places. Yeah, so I guess we are yet to see a lot of good fights. More perhaps even a timeout. I mean overtime. We never know unless we get more into the match. And now the sixth round has started off. Attackers kind of deciding on where should they go, attempting a little pick and peek out at garage, perhaps wanting to pick off Cypher or not aware, but it's Kiwi that they are gonna face off against. Paranoia invested in. Velvet managed to take a pick onto Lilith far at
It's a save.
A-Long. Yeah, it's a save round. Deals significant damage, Velvet and that undercut, but still managed to take a pick and clear off Medusa.
Spike's here.
That op we haven't really seen. Ooh,
Here.
Scarlet taking down Kiwi at garage, kind of paving way for them to enter into Seaside, but without the spike.
Yeah, usually
Oh, they
the
have the
op roll,
ult. They have the ult.
usually-
Omen ult is there.
Yeah, but usually the op roll is left to Jet, but in this instance, I think they just leave it all up to Jet Blades. Yumiko, though, takes down Velvet, and that op not able to pick her out. Does not go for the default
30
plant, but
seconds
still
left.
will be delayed and will have to change up the site that they're going for as well. This time B being where the spike gets planted. One in garage. They are going to just barely miss each other as well. Angel takes on Cell with a pretty good headshot. Two inside side, one going towards A-Link, maybe hoping to utilize that ultimate for the post plant, and that hits one. Maybe not the star. No, that'll be off target.
Last player
Just one hit.
standing. One
Oh,
enemy
that's
remaining.
one.
1v1
It is going to be a 1v1.
situation bucket.
Oh, the paranoia does hit
Scarlet
Kovac.
and that
No!
Good
Nice
try.
4-kill coming from Scarlet. What a clutch coming from Team Rising Esports. They had to use the ult to retrieve the spike. They had to reposition after the Hunter's Fury. They had so much to do, and still they pulled it off. And what a round coming from Team Rising Esports. 4-2 being the score. I mean, yeah. 4-2 or 4-2?
Yeah, 4-2.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Now that you, now that you asked me, it is
Yeah.
4-2. Yeah, it is 4-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
After
right.
seeing all of this, I'm confused. Yeah, I think
I
Kovac was
get
not expecting her
totally-
to come from this side. And yeah, nice 4K to just close out the round in their favor. And yet another dominant round coming from side of Team Rising Esports as well. Once more,
Oh, Angel!
again, like Zero Flags able to get these first picks very consistently. It doesn't matter who takes it, but they get it very consistently.
But
And that
not
kind of
really able to
disrupts. Oh,
convert it to their favor, but yeah, that flash. Oh, and yet still she's able to get 2 picks. Oh, Scarlet is kind of like
standing.
on a momentum at the moment.
One enemy remaining.
Kiwi taking down Medusa. It's Omen versus Omen.
Whoa.
But Kiwi
That was fun.
is the one that lands a shot onto Scarlet this time. And yeah, gets them another round. We almost thought Rising Esports were getting a momentum there, but yeah.
I
good.
think we had the same kind of play yesterday as well, and I did mention before also. It is not the agent that makes the player; it's the player that makes the agent. It's like she has a duelist blood, and it has just started boiling. We saw how the race works. We saw how the jet works. We saw how Kiwi actually plays these duelist agents as well. We've seen her spectacular on the race and similar on the Omen as well. And this time she's like, "Yeah, I'm playing an Omen, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go all out." And this time it is Cell with a reply onto Velvet, and she is going to be the first one to fall in round number 8. Again, cheeky angle being held by Kovac, hoping for that small push. But no, patience!
Spike down A.
No charges
Oh,
left.
God,
God.
but he's going to run to 2.
Perhaps a 3. Oh, Kovac Enjoyer is on the roll in this round
No dash.
with bucket.
No dash.
Who's next?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice pick.
Spike
CK coming
down
from
A.
Kovac Enjoyer. You,
Hello.
Nico.
Oh, the
Very
flash
low
off
and
target.
falls to. Yep, flash was off target and Kovac and Jay are going on a 4K roll.
We move in.
Beautiful,
Got it?
beautiful play. Zero Frags are bringing that to an equalizer at this point.
Yeah, again, we saw the last time I saw the Sova being very patient here, waiting for the push out. This time it is Kovac like, yeah, no, I'm done waiting patiently. I'm just going out. She spots one. Her teammate did die, did have to provide cover from within this main. Into a shot, and then with a good jiggle peek onto the spike retriever, Sova did ensure that she got the third kill as well. But the flash being off point from Lilith did not help her cause, and did eventually just succumb to the pressure as well, making it 4-4 for either side, and we are back to being on an equalizer round. Kovac Enjoy does get her position revealed through the neural theft, but she does not care. At this point, does get flashed and will be spammed through the smoke to get killed eventually. It is going to be a 3v3 yet again. Velvet with another pick onto Medusa. She is popping off with his Empress. She spots one below and she gets one more. And the last one standing is going to be Lilith from behind, but no!
1v1.
Oh, the reload! Just shoot!
Cage
The reload timing, and Zero Frags takes the lead again. Make it a 5-4. One round separates both these teams.
We see both the teams are trying their max and best get themselves to the finals and beat Huntrix is the only goal they have right in front of them, and they need that win, they need that rounds, they need that scoreboard rounds to widen up the gap, to widen up a lot more. And now they are going for a strategic timeout. I think Rising Esports been stuck at 4 points for a while now, and Zero Frags has been gaining that momentum a lot back, and this should give them enough time to reconsider or bring out some strategies that their coach has made out for them. Figure things out and find a way to kind of slow down Zero Frags momentum right now, or else things might just slip out of the hands of Rising Esports. That's not something that you want happening at this very, very last stage of very, very close to reaching out for that finals.
Yeah, true. And they're like so close. And like we did mention before, they just came from a very dominant Haven map, and they were looking to keep up that momentum as well. But this Team Zero Frags is not giving them an opportunity to, in any way to close out the map in their favor. Paradox, though, being the coach, did call for that pause, and hopefully that can help maybe disrupt the momentum, or maybe help them figure out a way to break this defense being put by Team Zero Frags. As I mentioned since the beginning, those first picks are always, almost always, 90% of the time going the way of Zero Frags, and it's no different here either. Lilith with a small misplay on the clone will get taken out instantly, but Medusa is there with the plant, and ISO gets the site, but they are still a man down. It's going to be Angel with those shock darts to the close corners. Cell takes on Kovac Enjoy, who was hoping to go for the flank as well, but it is not working this time around. Another slow push, and Yumiko will be falling as well. Bucket, Medusa!
Player standing.
1v3. Kiwi yet again, and Bucket closes it out. 6-4 being the score, and Zero Frags should be happy with that ending.
Yeah, this is what to say. I am lost for words, honestly.
Happy?
But that
Sad? Angry?
Nah, I'm just lost for words,
Disappointed?
honestly. No.
Oh, okay.
Zero Frags are doing their best, honestly. Rising Esports, I feel like some little mistakes, some little very short timing plays coming from Rising Esports side is what I felt like, and they'll be, if they can just coordinate a little bit more with their teams and maybe set out with some set plays, I guess they'll have a little more chance against Zero Frags. But right now, we can see the attackers are kind of moving towards A side, and the spike is also going in there as well. They know it's just Cypher at meanwhile here is Angel getting a pick aggressive defenders out here. Zero Frags are
enemy
not
remaining.
giving Rising Esports a chance to even get a round on their side, making it a flawless 7-4 score.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, Rising Esports are kind of getting choked, right?
Still, again, even if it's an 8-4 or a 7-5, it's all going to depend on that one pistol round. Again, very, very important. Is the last round before the swap. In terms of ultimates, Rising Esports does have that Omen ult up. Zero Frags has the same,
I'll turn this
along
around.
with the Hunter's Fury ready for the taking as well. Bucket just one orb away from the neural theft as well, which is going to prove very, very significant in this case. Velvet able to take down Lilith yet again. That's a Yoru always falling. I think the falling for the second time in a row as the first casualty. No one clearing this angle, and it's Velvet just clearing them away. Yumiko takes one, but she is going to be traded by Bucket. Neural theft already up. Yes, the
remaining.
information on the agents. Angel takes down Cell through the Cypher cage. And it is going to be Team Rising Esports Scarlet going all the way to the other end of the map. Hunter's Fury just denying it, and what a play coming from Angel. 8-4 is what you're going to get at the split in
Switching
map
sides.
Haven.
Zero Frags are not settling down for anything less than that ticket to the finals. They don't want Rising Esports rising over them, and they just want to secure that win and make their way into
Here.
the finals. That's their only goal at this point. And you saw how Zero Frags were being so aggressive in their defense. They were like, at one point they realized Rising Esports is just holding them off. They're just giving too many opportunities for Rising Esports, and they're like, after the try, like, you know what, nah, not anymore. We're gonna we're gonna stop that. Okay, let's show you how we play attack, and this is their time to shine right now. And it's the starting of the second half. Right, Zero Frags have got 4 rounds lead, and it's time for Rising Esports to like try to even out the score
I must
between
wait
them.
a moment.
Very slow pistol rounds. They are aware that someone was here.
Here.
Little did they know it was Kovac and Joy, but going right into her crosshair. Nope. They're not really going for the push out over here. Rising Esports is kind of playing it safe. But the plant is already at a side
planted.
and is down by Kiwi. And it's a 5v5 retake possibly coming from Rising Esports. They need to plan this right, play their cards right. This lurker of a lurk is able to take down Cell right there and finishes it off. No more lurks coming from Rising Esports to potentially harm Zero Frags. They have the site under their control. Angel taking down Medusa. Lilith
enemy
goes for a
remaining.
trade, and Velvet last to take away Yumiko as well. Attackers were able to get that round on their side very quick and instantly. No delays. And we'll be moving on to the second half.
Yeah, it does not look to be very, positive from the side of Team Rising Esports. We saw one pause being used as well by Paradox previously in the first half. So I don't know how they're going to get their thoughts straight now, because they are going to be on that save around. They need to get their defenses straight. Their lineup does not give them a lot of leeway, though. Again, it's all up to Yoru and ISO to make these plays. Cell can hold the side all by his lonesome, but the duelists really need to pop off and buy space for the entire team to maybe play around them. But Lilith. Yes. See, she just distracts one, and then Scarlet able to get the pick. Velvet able to take the trade and then run away instantly right into the face of Cell, who is going to take that kill. Thank you very much. But 3v4, and the plant still goes down in C. Inside smoke, waiting is going to be Suva. She
Spike
does
planted.
not push out at the right moment. Just misses Cell by a hair's breadth as well. But Kovac and Joya holding. She
she's
knows
fighting.
as she sees as well. Lilith takes on Angel with that newly picked up Bulldog right from the floor. Pushes out and
But Kiwi is out here at CT, taking down 2 from her side. Scarlet is able to finish that momentum of Kiwi's off, and Scarlet is managing to take down Kovac and Joyer again, building that momentum, starting off the comeback. Perhaps Rising
thanks.
Esports is able to secure that round on their side. Don't give too much time. Okay,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
I was here for a second.
So that first pick though in Amen, I think the distraction from ISO gave enough room to secure that first gun for themselves. And then I think Reina did take a pick and had to rotate into mid windows, and it just like right into the face of Cell, who was also very happy to get that pick as well. So that's two guns retrieved, and then they just rolled over Team Zero Frags inside of C Link. And yeah, they just start falling off like dominoes. So 9-5, a very good thrifty being held by Team Rising Esports as well. Now it is time for a very weird tripwire.
Yeah, probably to catch off guard someone who is trying to.
Maybe a Jet
taking
who wants to
claws,
just dash
yeah.
in through the side or something. But Lilith with the first pick this time around. It is Team Rising Esports with that first peak. And the first pick inside the smoke. Scarlet able to take down one, but Velvet is there to trade.
Spike planted.
But the plant goes out yet again.
Zero Frags down to just 3-man standing, man advantage at the side of Rising Esports. Will they be able to get this another round on the side? Cell giving them a little bit of advantage that they need. An Angel meanwhile taking down Cell. Lilith trades that of Yukimo, clearing off the last man standing. Kiwi falls to her, and yep, Team Rising Esports is perhaps on a rollback at bringing this to an equalizer, maybe even.
So I think, I guess it's back to a full buy round from both these teams, because it looked to be a safe previously. They did get the plant on as well. That does help in their eco management quite somewhat. Able to afford full shields on multiple members is one. Just Angel losing out on it. But yeah, getting these plant. And I think Medusa or ISO in general is a pretty good agent to have it on, because you have a second chance of life, and you can just go for a full-on wide swing and still not die, as long as your aim is on point. And Medusa has been on point. Goodness lord, that is the first one done. Kovac Enjoyer, one of those danger machines from the side of Zero Frags, is the first one to fall. His position is revealed, but that shield up will deter any kind of peek from Zero Frags towards this operator.
My ult's ready.
Lilith as well is taking one at the side of a site that Lurk has been denied, and she was very aware of it. And now, perhaps the attackers, just 3-man standing, 2-man advantage for Rising Esports. They really need to get their momentum back. Team Zero Frags, Rising Esports. Oh, Lilith, a second one on to Angel coming from long. Defenders were kind of pushed in. They're not giving any room for Team Zero Frags to make an entry or even make a mistake. Possibly a flawless for Rising Esports. Velvet.
Unless?
Very slow. Unless, yeah.
30 seconds left.
Is able to perhaps land a shot onto someone. They're giving
Unless
sound
that
cues that... They're giving sound cues. Oh my god, Cell is kind of aware. Someone's right
If
here.
it was a pre-nerf Sova, that shield would be in shambles.
True. But 10 seconds on the clock.
10
They need to
seconds
make a
left.
move if they are actually planning to, in fact. But I guess they are going for a save
Kiwi.
because there's no more time. But Lilith, could it be her third kill? Flash popped in right in front of a Kiwi is not allowing or giving her a chance to, go for a 3K roll. But yeah, they managed to save 2 guns, which is very important and crucial for Team Zero Frags, because they've been losing quite a few rounds back to back, and they really need that eco and buy right now and now. 2 more rounds for Rising Esports to catch up to Zero Frags.
Yeah, I think they can potentially close out this round as well, because it is going to be a save or kind of a force buy coming from Team Zero Frags. This looks like a very desperate do-or-die situation for them. They really don't want this score gap closing in on them any longer.
True.
So yeah, those Bulldogs being invested, it's a very, very force buy. But still, Medusa being a very huge threat and then not even giving a single leeway to get into the site of C. And that leaves just 2 sites up for the entirety of Team Zero Frags to execute into. And it is still these Cypher traps being an annoying nuisance. And again, gives away the position. Cage being triggered. Goes into smoke. will spot him, but it's the shield that eats it. But very close, and Medusa with a shotgun takes on
Spike down,
Quack and
C.
Joya, and that's 4 people falling. Angel taking down 2 with this force buy of... oh no, I think she thought it was a Vandal, but got a Stinger instead. Has to switch onto the op. Thinking that's one?
My ult is ready.
Maybe another
She
one.
needs to time
knows.
this right.
No, she knows where the Sova is. She heard the drone. She heard the recon. But the spike is still not there with her. Yumiko holding the angle. She is depending on
30 seconds left.
the Sova just wanting to push out. Scarlet also just biding her time. Does retrieve the spike. Goes for a gun
Scanning
switch.
ahead.
Is still got the recon.
Oh, remain
Who's there's one more?
Angel?
Angel on a 4 kill. Yumiko. Just die.
Oh my god, a beautiful ace! Very graceful from Angel to get that ace.
Stay taut
Much
as a bowstring.
needed,
The fight
and
demands it.
finally, Frags is getting out of the stuck at 9 situation. Right there, being the savior or possibly the momentum creator for Team Frags is Angel right now. Beautiful play. The way she managed all of that, she was like. And what I felt like is Team Rising Esports should have just, I think Yumiko should have just pushed CT earlier on, much before. Like when Cypher
I
could have
think she
just
was waiting for her recon or some kind of util to get recharged before pushing in.
Yeah,
So,
probably. But Angel played that round so well, possibly building back that momentum that Frags has been slowly dying out on. And for now, we see the 18th round has started off, and attackers, they
cheeky,
need,
cheeky.
yeah, cheeky Lilith is holding.
closed.
I mean, but that flash is not flashing.
Spike down A.
I think the
Drake comes in.
TP just ran out. The thingy just finished and was not able to TP out in time.
It was far behind her vision. That's why she couldn't really. It didn't really blind her. Like it was behind. what had happened. But then, yeah, Yukimo takes down Kovac into a Scarlet.
Spike down
Also takes down
A.
Kiwi, and 2 of the defenders falls to Angels,
player
Hunter's
standing.
Fury, and last man standing is
Angel.
Medusa. But Angel is the one to wrap
The
things up in that round.
Angel of death.
Angel of Death, indeed. Oh my god, strategic timeout being called by Rising Esports, much needed. They have like 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 rounds to catch up to. Yeah, man,
8,
this is.
9,
here.
10, 11.
I'm bad at math, so don't mind
Yeah,
me
so
doing the countings.
again, I think I was expecting Team Rising Esports to utilize most of their ults in the previous round, though, considering they had it's not a force buy, but I saw a single bulldog, and the rest of the team did have an op and vandals on their side, but they had 3 ults up: Yoru, Sova, and the Cypher. I think Yoru did fall out pretty early. She was able to take 1 pick onto Reina before she would be able to pop the Empress and stuff. But the rest of the ults, I was expecting maybe the Sova to play from outside of the site and use that Hunter's Fury to their advantage to stop the plant. But I think they just started falling by quite a bit when the site control was lost, and they all got caught out in the corner.
Yeah. True, but I have a feeling that Rising Esports will be able to manage a few more rounds coming up ahead, provided all of the ults that they have, if it is being utilized in the right way, play their cards right, get a few picks and then just fall back and reduce the man advantage on the side of Frags, and then just keep calm, wait for the plant. Retake, easy peasy is what I believe. I
Yeah,
don't.
look at-
May
look at
probably it's
this
a
is a nice
completely
spot.
opposite strat, or I don't know. Maybe I'm talking totally wrong stuff. But then yeah, let's see. The attackers,
the stuff I talk about.
see, they're pushing out. They're pushing out Garage. They're trying to sandwich up Frags. They don't want to, giving up the site early, hoping to find some pick with the help of the Hunter's Fury. But yeah, Jet is kind of pushing in with the Judge. Plant is being
Spike planted.
planted.
Kovac is
and,
like, I'm done aiming. I just want to
Yeah.
run at them. I just want to have fun. Yeah, get this all done. Oh, the op.
Operator falls to Medusa.
1,
Meanwhile,
2,
Kovac
3.
Angel making her move at CT, taking down 3. Her ult is ready. Jet Blades popped in.
One
Rising
enemy
Esports
remaining.
down to 1 man standing. Gets taken down by Kiwi. And there is nothing more left for Rising Esports.
Match
perhaps
point.
it's kind of taking zero frags to match point.
Yeah, I don't want to aim anymore. I just want to have fun and like judge 1, 2, 3. Easy and simple. A good pick of I think they had a good pick on the bucket as well, who was holding the long angle with this double trips. It did not work out in her favor because I think there was like two people just rushing at her face. So yeah, it did not work out as planned. But still, that round though very much needed for the side of Zero Flag to kind of enjoy that match point in quite a while. So go back, enjoy again. We can see her perspective.
Medusa with 2K roll.
Spike down A.
Wait, was it a shot?
Yeah, it was a shot. Damn, that initial aggression kind of just like I said, they needed that. Lilith should also be able to do the same.
Spike
Oh
down
my god,
A.
just leaving Cypher bucket. But she just got one pick. She might try for a little theft. I don't know. Nah, probably not. She's just sitting in the corner, fingers crossed, hoping to get a few more picks on Rising Esports. Perhaps not allowed. Lilith is clearing her off as well. And yeah, Rising Esports is bringing that
Not
round
time
gap
to
to a
celebrate
4.
yet.
Yeah. Zero Frags thought it was it. This was it for them, but Rising Esports proves them wrong.
Yeah, we have played this tune before. We have seen this instrument before as well. 11, 12, and then 13, 11. Like, do we get the same thing? Or can we see an overtime finally at least once on stream? But I don't know. I think Zero Flag just want to close it out and then go about their day. But Rising Esports are still rising to the occasion. Again, going for a pretty aggressive April. It did work out the last time in favor of Medusa. It is working out this time as well. That is one down, but not the second time. Kovac enjoy able to take down Medusa. Kiwi also hoping to push it out. Angel takes on Yumiko in a long. No more cheeky angles. She does check it this time. Lilith also does get spotted by that drone. She will have to flash and run away. There is no teleporter set up. She is going to be hit from behind. The Angel of Death will hunt you down. And Lilith, dying cell, takes on Angel. But nice neural theft. Does reveal their position. Knows that the rotations were here. And I think they opt to go for the rotate onto another site. And it's C. There we go. That is a teleport used. Kibi with a good call. Cell takes on Bucket. It is going to be a 2v2 as well. Another neural theft comes from the other side this time around, revealing their positions. But it was a bit too early. They know completely that both surviving members from Zero Frags are on C right now. But for how long?
Yeah, down to a 2v2. This is going to be a bit, perhaps a bit too easy. But the timing on the TP. Oh my god, Scarlet takes down Kiwi. It's all up to Kovac Enjoyer. But she's not a force to be reckoned with. Tags a bit down. Down low. 70 HP with timing. Oh! In spite of Kovac Enjoyer having the advantage, Scarlet manages to get that pick onto her. And another round for Rising Esports. A day to go on and try to bring this to an equalizer, perhaps.
Oh, that teleport from Kiwi, though, just unfortunate on basis of timings. The smoke was up, the cage was up, but she did not expect them to just push in very aggressive. And I think she was looking to reposition right on top of those boxes, maybe get a different perspective or a different angle on things with Kovac holding by logs. So they have a double peek set up, but it did not work out as planned. And a good peek out from Scarlet as well to clean up Kovac Enjoyer in that instance. But kind of save by coming from Team Zero Frags, full on singers. They are looking to take those close encounters towards Team Rising Esports. And it is going to be a garage push this time around into the face of Lilith. That is going to be one. But Medusa will be falling here as well. A good flash will ensure that Cell gets a pick onto Angel. Velvet takes a trade onto Lilith as well. Inside the site is 3 members from the side of Team Zero Frags. There's 2 surviving and both are off site. One waiting inside the smoke. Smoke will dissipate and will get hit on the face. Bucket is going the one. Taking that kill, Yumiko, the last one surviving, sees one, but not today. A good end to a great game from Team Zero Frags and Rising Esports, and what a show it was.
And everything goes wrong, just go stinger by and brrr. Right. I mean, Zero Frags finally getting themselves to the finals, and another matchup with Huntrix, if I am
Yep,
correct.
yep.
Oh my
Revenge.
god, the revenge arc begins tonight, and they will be going on for their preparations for it, and probably we'll get to see a very, very, very exciting final match tomorrow. And good try, and congrats to Team Rising Esports for securing the third position, right? If I'm
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
And again, it's all up to Zero Frags to see what they've learned from today. And I think we'll be having an interview as well with the winning team, Zero Frags. I don't know who's going to be joining us on the caster panel today, but it was still a great game to watch. And yeah, we need to see if they are able to stop the golden honeymoon from happening tomorrow, or will the demons be the one to survive? But yeah, I do we have a player or the coach from the side of? Okay, so I think we'll be going on a short break, and we'll wait for Team Zero Flags to join us on the interview panel.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And in this closing segment, we will be having two guests. That is the winning team, Zero Frags, two players, Bucket and Velvet, is here with us. Hi,
Hello.
guys.
Hello.
So, what are you feeling? Like you finally made it back in finals, you're going to be facing Huntrix again. So, what are your expectations? Like, what are you feeling about all of this?
Well, definitely hyped for the match tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
yeah, I am hoping that everything goes in our favor.
All right. All right. What about you, Velvet?
Definitely happy
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of my friends are in the opponent team. So yeah,
Oh.
it would be a good rematch.
Mm. Are you annoyed about the knife kill? Perhaps a little
Maybe.
bit, right? Yeah, maybe. Okay. You're gonna get back at them.
I think we'll take a revenge
For
this
sure,
time, you
for
know?
sure.
We
Yeah.
hope to see that, that friendly competition,
Yep,
revenge, rivalry
definitely.
Yep.
is what we
Uh,
need.
I
Yep,
think
yep.
the coach mentioned as well that is a part of their
Yeah, yeah.
team strategy, and we
Yeah,
are going
that's
to
what.
do it in every match from
So
here till
expect
the end
one
of
again,
time.
you
Yeah,
know?
they
Be
told you to
cautious.
expect one more. So again, like yesterday we had Kiwi join us here on the interview panel, and she was like, "Yeah, we just playing chill. We did not have a lot of serious comms. We are just having the time of our life, just playing with our girls." And was that the same today as well, or did you actually go like pretty serious mode on for these two games?
I
Mm,
mean, compared to like GC, I say no. Like we
yeah,
were,
no, not at all. I
yeah, like
feel
we
like
were
if we
still
played the
chill.
same, it would have been like a very different score.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and like lots of jokes in between. Lots of jokes. Yep.
Right.
Okay, and okay, to Velvet this time. I did ask you before. We did have Kovac Enjoy again. Just looking at the name, we know that she's like crazy, like an aimbot. In the previous games, we did not get to see her play a duelist role, and this time, seeing her switch into it, we were actually a bit surprised. We're like, okay, yeah, her name is this, but she does not get to play a jet or a duelist. But what was that? The reasoning behind it, or how? Why did you just switch in this last and final very decider game?
Yeah, as Kiwi said, we were just having fun in the previous matches and we were just trying out agents they never played ever.
Hmm. Mm,
So this
yeah, you had
time
a
I
waylay.
felt, yeah. So, like we played against Rising Esports before, and they're a decent team. So that's why we played our normal comp, which we usually do. And yeah, she's our duelist, main
Mm.
duelist.
And Kiwi usually just plays a smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a controller.
Yeah. But again, she's been playing amazing as well on the race. My God, the previous days, what was
Yeah,
happening?
too good.
And like, I think, wait, you are the IGL or is it Angel?
Kiwi,
It's
Kiwi is the
Okay.
Angel.
agile.
Okay. And one more question from me before I just hand you over to Foxlo. You did see a very dominant performance from Team Rising Esports just before you got onto this game. They were playing Haven as well. They had like, I think 13 and 5 score line, and then you had to face them in the same map. Did just watching that game help you quite a bit, or was this always the plan?
I mean, we've already played against them like before, right? So
Mm.
we didn't like. It was already the plan. We weren't like scared or anything. So yeah,
Okay.
I think.
All right, all right. Well, last and final question. Do you have anything to say to your opponents tomorrow when you meet? You're gonna meet them, and yeah, do you have anything to,
A
like in
rematch.
a very, very, yeah, short thing, short, sweet, on point thing to tell them?
Mm, interesting.
Hmm.
I would say bach ke rehna because you know today was just a fluke, but
All
not
right,
tomorrow.
all right,
Yeah,
Okay.
all
We
right,
come strong tomorrow. Yeah.
right,
Shots
yeah.
right, right,
fired.
right. Yes,
Yep.
yes. It's
But
fire from both the sides anyway.
yeah, I guess that's Zero Flags telling the Golden Honeymoon will have to
It's
wait
even
for
now.
yet another year.
It's
Yeah.
even now.
Yeah.
It's even now. Trust me.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
again, thank you very much for Bucket and Velvet to join us here on the interview panel, and best of luck in the grand finals tomorrow as well against Team Huntrix. Hopefully, you get to destroy the Golden Horn Moon and keep true to your word that this was just a fluke.
Right.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. And on that note, it is going to be the grand finals happening tomorrow. It is going to be a best of 3 yet again. It's Team Huntrix facing off against Team Zero Frags. Both teams very amazing. We saw a huge showing from them as well. And let's have fingers crossed for an amazing game tomorrow as well.
Bye bye.